Brad Nortman.
It is a great day to be alive on this Friday. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. What is that logo on your shirt, Kyle?
You're the second person to ask. This is a polo sweatshirt, or excuse me, polo long sleeve. That's a teddy bear, the teddy bear polo.
But like Ralph
Lauren.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, they have if you look at Ralph Lauren, they have some hoodies and different things that have a little teddy bear emblem. And, Mama Wallace a couple years ago for Christmas got her baby boy this nice shirt. Good taste, does she not? Good taste.
Good taste. It's a good shirt.
Yeah,
it is a Friday, which means stay tuned all show long as it's Frozen Pizza Friday. I see Iron Jock is on the docket, which means if you have your dialing fingers, be ready at any moment to call up Alex Strouf to see if you are the lucky winner. So stay tuned for that. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and text line. Lists is more. We're on YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison, and of course the ESPN Wisconsin app. Now, I'll be the first to admit throughout the last couple of years, it probably felt like my wedding was talked about more than anything on this program.
What a surprise. Ben Brust wants to make everything about him and talk about everything in his life. What a surprise.
Well, what I was trying to set up was simply, I feel like I haven't given you enough of the floor to get your frustrations out because I feel like, you're trying to portray that everything's just amazing. I'm getting married when, I don't know, I don't get the vibe that everything's just smooth and easy.
Well, first and foremost, everything is amazing and everything is wonderful. And he said, give me the space.
Lying voice much.
Dictator
Why
Ben.
are you lying?
I'm not lying. Everything is amazing, but I will say there has been some hiccups. There's been some ups and downs, but we finally sent out the invitations to everybody because we want to make sure that they got out.
Oh, that another lie. That's two lies.
What do you mean? We did send out the invitation.
You handed me a piece of an envelope.
Whoa. Watch your mouth now, because that little, we handed me a piece of, it was a beautiful, wonderful
to save on postage.
No, because,
do you know how tacky that is?
Whoa. First and foremost, Mr. Tacky himself, Tack boy Ben Brust, you handed it to us.
I handed you the save the date. We mailed out.
No, I was.
We mailed out the actual invites.
Y'all told me not to mail them to y'all.
That's not
true.
So
yes, y'all did. So I decided I was going to hand it to y'all.
No, you wanted to save on postage, so you didn't mail it.
No. Oh, no. I mailed it out to most of my Truth teammates. The only ones I didn't were the people who, Brother Z and Tori Lowe. But
okay. So, again, saving on postage.
Alexander Strouf, when I talked to you about you getting your invite, and I said I'm going to mail it to you, you said, why would you do that? Because I was like, what's your room number? Or whatever, your apartment number.
I did say that.
Yeah.
I said, well, just hand it to me.
It's just tacky, though.
Well,
you did the same thing.
I did not.
Yes,
I gave you the save the dates.
Yeah, he did mail it to
The
me.
hell's the difference?
Yeah.
Save the date versus the
Give it back to me. I'll mail it to you. Give it back. I'll mail it to you.
You will?
Yeah, give it back.
I don't have it anymore. It's at home.
Did you even open it? I know you didn't.
I have not opened it. It's not at home. I lied. It's in my backpack upstairs.
Everybody is alive. Give it to me. I'll mail it. If you want me to mail it, I don't want to be tacky. I want to be tacky Wallace. I want to be a tackhead.
Why haven't you opened it?
Should I open it on air?
Bro, no, you go ahead. Yeah, it's beautiful. It is absolutely.
Can we break it down on air?
Yeah, you can.
You think you guys can hold down the fort?
Yes, I can hold down a radio show for 60 seconds.
Somebody's trying to go through my stuff now.
I think,
Hold on. Are you sure you want to do this?
I mean,
he's Ben. Have you ever heard him read the text line before? He reads everything verbatim without realizing what he's saying out loud. He's going to say he's going to say the date.
He's going to say everybody's name. He's going to say everything, the location.
He's not going to say baby girl. He's going to say her name.
Full name.
He's going to say the time. He's going to say the location.
This was a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a bad idea.
This was a very bad idea.
As somebody that allowed Ben Brust to mess with the idea of their wedding, I'm giving you the advice that I think this is a bad idea.
Yeah, this is a terrible idea. I don't know why I did this. Because I'm so happy with the wedding invite. But what I was telling everybody is the fact that we started mailing out these wedding invites.
Yeah.
Right? So we're sending out these wedding invites, and I'm excited, and I double check. And y'all don't know, if you don't know this about me, we changed our mind. This is a bad idea because you don't have self-control. You're gonna read my full name, you're gonna read her full name, you're gonna read the date. And
is
all
your
this.
middle name in here?
Every is a beautiful.
Is it?
Yeah,
I
everything.
still don't know your middle name. You've never told me.
Well, open the invite, and you can barely read it on the
Mr.
invite.
and Mrs. Benjamin and Elizabeth Brust.
I was about to say slow down. Slow
What's
down.
you gonna do if I read it?
Come on, you have to get ready to dump everything if you read it. Come on now.
Dump the dump button for your middle name? Oh, this is cute.
Yeah, look at the little W on it.
It looks like a nice candy bar sticker. Like I hit the golden ticket.
And it's a W for Willy Wonka. You know, both of us got the W's in our name.
Oh wow, this is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
You're classy.
Well, you know, it's gonna be a very classy wedding. So you know, I'm very excited. You know, I like to spend.
Oh my gosh, this QR code's super small. The font is super small. I can't read it.
Yeah, well, no, the QR code's good enough to get. Okay, well, you know.
All right.
So,
you are invited by
Baby
Kyle.
Girl. Yeah. Just go ahead. Leave it alone. There's nothing else you can reach.
And baby girl. Bro, you're sweating. This is so fun. I have so much control.
Can we just tell the story about what's going on with the invites? Me and Strouf realized this is a terrible idea. It's a terrible idea.
The date is
Oh, gosh. It's coming up in June.
June
It's coming up in June. I can say it's in June.
15th.
Yeah.
3:30.
Yeah. Now, I will be getting married at St. Matthew's.
You're getting married on a Monday?
Yep. St. Matthew's CME Church. Save money. I will say that. I'm getting married at my church, which I'm very proud of. St. Matthew's.
Oh, this is so sweet.
It's beautiful.
I would have loved to have gotten this in the mail.
Yeah.
Look at this. Flowers. What do you even call this thing?
I don't know. We can get a whole. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this now. Putting that together was fantastic. It was a lot of stuff behind the scenes. But we sat here, as you see, we put a lot of time and energy into mailing these out. And I contacted everybody. I said, "Hey, what is your address? What is your address?
Isn't it annoying?
What is your address?" Oh my gosh! So I go through not once, not twice, not 3 times, 4 or 5 times where I go through and I'm talking to baby girls. Like, all right, baby girl, let's go through this again. You go through a name, Benjamin Brust. The address is. Okay, confirm. Alexander Strouf. The address is, we finalized everything. We made sure everything was right. And so now, once a freaking day, I'm getting a damn text message from her because we have the alert where they can tell you what mail's coming. And she just sends me screenshots.
Return envelopes?
Of my people being the ones who messing things up. And so I'm getting all these return envelopes from my cousin, not my brother.
Maybe I'm the problem.
No, it's not. I'm not the problem. It's
Maybe
these
I'm
people
the
that are the
problem.
problem. And so I'm getting all these return addresses from my god brother. He gave me the wrong address. My cousin gave me her daughter wrong address. My mama gave me the wrong address to some people. So I'm sitting here thinking, and then another one of my cousins gave me the wrong address. We went to a post office. I was like,
I don't think they want to come.
there it is. So this is what I said. I said, well, you give me the wrong address. Do I even want to invite you at this point? If you didn't have enough energy or take enough detail, pay attention to detail to give me your right address, do I even want to send you? Do I even want you to come?
So now again, I think we need the rule of Kyle Strouf. Is it a free meal? Is it going to cost money? Like it's food, money. Like he's got like core principles that eventually, when it came to Kyle sending these invites to people, he's probably not as upset as he's making out to be. He's trying to put up a stank knowing that he's trying to get them to not send them the right address so he can save money on plates for the wedding because it always comes back to money.
It does come back to money. Let me tell you this right now. I talked to my mom about her niece, my cousin, and I said, listen, my cousin down in New Mexico, she gave me the wrong information. I said, you know what? I was going to send her a picture and say, hey, cuz, it came back. Here's a picture of everything. But I said, you know what? Nah, you know what? I'm going to give it some time. Because she sent me the wrong thing. But here's the other thing. Y'all know my mama gave me that big list.
How could we forget? She bullied you into having Mildred come.
Yeah, Mildred actually sent us a gift. Shout out to Mildred. Now, is Mildred coming? We don't know. But my mother gave me this list of these people, and one of the people she gave me the wrong address, right? So she gave us the wrong address, and I said, hey, Ma, like, what do you want me to do with this? She said, drop it off to me. But then she called me yesterday. She said, hey, Kyle, your dad has some more names you want to add to the list. Now, baby girl fell out her chair and shot. I'm so serious. And then I said, Mom, that's not the way it works. Well, he want to have 4 names. I said, maybe he can get 1 or 2. I said, he can get 0. He can get none. And she was like, well, I thought about it. I invited, the elder, and I don't know if I'm going to invite her because I didn't think she was going to come at first, but then she might be calling people, asking people maybe to push her around in a wheelchair to get to the wedding. And he said, I don't know if I want people to have to deal with all that. So maybe, because she might
So you don't want somebody who's in a wheelchair at your wedding.
No.
Kyle doesn't want people who...
I want her there. My mama finna be so mad if she's listening right now. I want her there, but it's like, my mom has a point. It does become not you don't need help.
God.
No, because listen. I thought about it. There's only 2 ways to go about it. Either somebody at the party gonna have to help her, or she gonna have a handler, and then you gotta feed the handler. So I'm just like,
Comes back to money.
I don't know. Because and so my mom was like, well, maybe we pass to your dad's people that he wants. I said, absolutely not. But it has been a complete mess when it comes to these invites coming back.
Do you want me to invite my cousins?
Hell no. And I was talking to one of my friends yesterday. He was like, yeah, and you got to get ready for the people that might just show up. I said, huh? I said, might just show up. I don't know if y'all know this or not. Black weddings is different, okay? It's the way that we operate is a little bit different.
Enlighten me.
We last minute with a lot of stuff that we do. Not everybody, not generalizing.
We've learned about the cookout times.
And so, yeah, sometimes.
If the barbecue's at 2, it starts at 5.
Yeah, and so sometimes very casual, sometimes very laid back. I don't know about you, Ben. Did your groomsmen not RSVP?
No, they did.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think my groomsmen will be RSVP, and I'm gonna have to remind them that, hey, y'all gonna have to RSVP. And the kicker for me is when you talk on the phone with people when they got the invite and they still have an RSVP, they talking about the wedding, but they have an RSVP. It's crazy, and I'm trying to hold myself back from snapping.
Snap!
No,
Groomzilla!
No, I'm not trying to.
Give
do
them the
that.
business.
I got called a Groomzilla at my phone vibrating here. There's probably somebody complaining, but I got called a Groomzilla by the caterer a couple of days ago.
Was it a complaint?
Oh no!
Mom's listening.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mama. I apologize.
How dare you talk about the elder Lewin who needs a wheelchair?
What'd you say? What'd you say?
She said, she said, I'm listening, LOL.
But no hand in the face, LOL.
I'm sorry, Mama.
She has put a lot of work into this, and you're just outing your mother.
No, I mean, I can just be very honest. Mom, you listening? Y'all know, y'all been out of control. They know this is all true story.
Why
she
on the air do you love to put yourself in worse situations?
Out of control,
you know,
Mom, you've been out of control.
And Dad, I know you probably in the background somewhere lighting that cigarette. Let me tell you, that was out of order yesterday, asking to invite 4 people to the wedding when we already at 286.
I would like to make my official statement as the parents of the groom. I think you are entitled to do whatever you think is best for your friends and family, because this is a rare moment where you get to invite people in your life that you may or may not see all the time to celebrate your son, Kyle. So although he's putting on a stank attitude right now, I think you continue to push to get your way, because this is much your wedding than Kyle's, because without you two, Kyle would not be on this earth. Without you two grooming him, he would not be in this chair. So he does not have the respect that he needs to have towards his parents, and that is what I've learned about Kyle Wallace throughout this wedding process. That is my official statement.
Hey, I have an official statement. Did your people say that? Well, never mind. They took you. Ben didn't care. Ben wasn't. He said whoever wanted to come, sure. Why not? Why not?
The city of Milwaukee is basically coming to the Wallace's wedding at this point. Tactical Taco on YouTube.
No. I'm dead ass serious. Did I tell this story? Since my mama lived, did I tell the story that there's legitimately people who ever come up to my mom and ask where their invite was? I told y'all I had somebody who I know that we may work with that came up to me and said, I didn't get the invite yet.
Ooh, were they invited?
Well, they didn't get to save the date, but they did get an invite.
Oh, you sucker.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, baby girl. You know what baby girl told? Oh, my gosh, I'm getting so much trouble. Baby girl told him, oh, Kyle didn't give it to you yet? Let me talk to him.
Oh, my gosh.
Let me talk. I don't know why you didn't get it.
Making you the bad guy, and you can't complain to the bride.
No, I can't.
Can't complain to the bride.
It's just going to be expensive.
Like I said, I'm team Mr. and Mrs. Wallace. I feel like more closer to them. I feel like after this show, they're going to feel like I'm their son more than Kyle, based off the way that I support and care for them, unlike Kyle. That's just the way I feel.
You going to be their white son they never had?
Do they want one?
I don't think so. I think they're done. They're sick of us already. So
I won't be coming over to lay on your bed and eat your food and leave clothes all over the place.
Oh man, better than me.
Well, Kyle, we look forward to continuing to you getting yourself in trouble as always on these airwaves. Look, there's really no easy way to do this at any point throughout the show. But I do need to share this with the audience before we get to break. So Brad is no longer a part of our team here, and we love Brad. We appreciate everything Brad has done with us over the last 2.5 years. But I just wanted to take a second to show appreciation to Brad and also address the fact that he is not with the team. And again, we love Brad. No easy way to do this, but just wanted to make that clear as we move on here across ESPN Wisconsin. Love you, Brad.
On this show, it's always football season.
I'm not overly concerned because it seems as if Green Bay's not overly concerned.
Wilde and Tausch, presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody over there feels like this team was there. We got short-circuited with injuries. We have the right staff, we have the right people, and we have the right players. We just need to stay healthy, and we'll be champions.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Let's celebrate Milwaukee. Ewald Automotive Group's 62-year anniversary sale is on. This month, we're celebrating with anniversary savings on over 1,400 cars, trucks, and SUVs. Payments as low as $250 a month. Financing as low as 0%. Plus, 2 years of included maintenance on us. The Ewald Automotive Group's 62-year anniversary sales event. This month only at every Ewald location. Go to EwaldAuto.com.
Select models with approved credit. See dealer for details. Expires month end.
Some companies build projects. At Professional Construction, Inc., we build relationships.
That means showing up early, taking pride in the details, and having each other's backs, on and off the job site.
We're looking for skilled carpenters who really care about their craft and want to be part of a team.
Not just another paycheck, but a place where the people you work with actually matter.
If you work hard, take pride in what you build, and want to join a tight-knit crew, then we'd love to meet you.
Apply today at professionalconstructioninc.com.
In 1987, the Bucks took on the world and changed basketball forever.
At stake, basketball supremacy in the United States.
Bucks versus the World, narrated by Charlie Behrens, is the new season of Behind the Bucks podcast, presented by Gallagher, your trusted insurance broker and HR and benefits consultant. It's the untold story of the 1987 McDonald's Open, when the Bucks became the first NBA team to face the Soviet Union. Listen now on Bucks.com/plus, the Bucks app, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and wherever you get podcasts.
This is Coach Greg Gard. I've lived my whole life in Wisconsin, and I know what people here value: hard work, honesty, and looking out for one another. That's exactly how Bank CMG approaches banking. They combine hometown values with modern tools to help people make confident financial decisions. When you want a bank that understands where you're coming from, Bank CMG makes sense. Visit bankcmg.com or stop by your local branch. Let's get to work.
$2.3 million. A recent Schwab survey of Americans says that it takes $2.3 million to be wealthy. Well, you may have had your financial plan set on a bigger or a more humble number. But if you're looking for added insights on how to get there or how to avoid some tax pitfalls on the way, Annex Wealth Management is ready to listen. Mark Tauscher here, and whether your situation is complex or simple, the Annex Wealth Management team can give you wealth expertise and guidance on reaching your goals. Annex Wealth Management. Know the difference.
Hey, y'all. It's the Rocket Roger Clemens here. I spent years on the mound giving everything I had, and now I feel every inning in my knees, back, and shoulders. But I didn't want surgery, and I sure didn't want to be sidelined. That's why I turned to QC Kinetics.
QC Kinetics Medical Director Dr. Christie and his team use regenerative treatments that help your body heal itself. No surgery, no meds, and no downtime.
Whether you're teeing off at the club or chasing the grandkids around, QC Kinetics helps you get back to doing what you love.
Call QC Kinetics now and schedule your free consultation. Natural joint pain relief with real results.
Don't let the pain slow you down. I didn't, and neither should you. My friends at QC Kinetics, they'll take care of you.
Call QC Kinetics today and schedule your free consultation. QC Kinetics.
Call QC Kinetics 414-240-2298. That's 414-240-2298. 414-240-2298.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. You can get us on the Carbless Talk and Text line 800-990-3776. List is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. Of course, some fascinating audio when it comes to the Bucks world, because whenever you mention the Milwaukee Bucks, something is said by somebody. I think there's a running list of everyone who's opened their mouth during the season, close to the end of the season, after the season. You know, it really started, this whole thing, really when Jimmy Haslam, the Browns owner, took part of buying some ownership in the Milwaukee Bucks. And then when it came to him at a press conference when he was behind the Cleveland Browns logos talking about Giannis, he said, we're going to do what's best for the Bucks and do what's best for Giannis. And then since that, it's almost just gone worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. So Doc Rivers is no longer the coach of the Milwaukee Bucks. And let's hear from Doc. And I know exactly the way that I feel like Doc Rivers is approaching the exit of his tenure coaching in the NBA right now.
And I don't think Giannis knows if he wants to stay or not. And I don't know if the organization knows one way or not either. And it's too bad, because I just hope that part is figured out. When you win a title with someone, there's like a blood transfusion, and that transfusion shouldn't be broken. And that part is the one that I wanted to figure out. So it's tough.
Again, that was on the Bill Simmons podcast. God, why is everyone talking? And he's not even the coach anymore. And of course, it's a good decision to go get him right now. It's the off season. He talked about in a press conference with like 2 games to go. He's like, you guys can read between the lines. You know, I want to go to Grandparents' Day. I think, Kyle, at this point, Doc has reached I played in college. I played in the NBA. I've won a championship in the NBA. I'm going in the Naismith Hall of Fame. And I'm getting to that age, no offense to Homer, from 5 to 6. They can be a little senile when they get up there and they start saying everything they want. There's no repercussions. You just start saying whatever you want.
Yeah, Doc is extremely messy. And that's one thing that I don't appreciate with Doc, is that what people really need to realize is that Doc, though, you know, there was some inside information that came out that Doc Rivers told the team to Google him, and there's just some weird stuff going on in the locker room. It seems to me that Doc has forgot that it's not about me, it is about we as a whole. And he's been, you know, taking small little jabs or mentioning things that would paint the organization or paint Giannis in a negative light. And I just need Doc to shut up, but move on. Like, I don't appreciate him talking about, you know, oh, Giannis wants to stay or go or anything like that. It just doesn't help the organization move forward, especially for someone who, quote unquote, is still supposed to be having a role in the organization, because I believe they're still paying him and they're thinking about what type of role he's going to have. Well, if he's still affiliated with the Milwaukee Bucks, he shouldn't be out here talking about what's happening with the Milwaukee Bucks. And again, this is not the first time that he has been talking about the business of the Milwaukee Bucks. So I really don't appreciate Doc putting that out there. And then when you think about it from an organizational standpoint, we've already hurt the leverage with Giannis when we did not play Giannis for the rest of the season. And I'm sure Doc Rivers had something to do with that, with the ownership group. But now you have Doc Rivers basically saying, we don't know what the future of Giannis is. I don't believe that's going to do anything to help the Milwaukee Bucks trade leverage when it comes to this offseason. So if Doc isn't going to say anything that's productive for the future of the Milwaukee Bucks, then he should not be speaking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And if the Milwaukee Bucks ownership is indeed still paying Doc Rivers, is indeed saying Doc Rivers is going to have a position with the organization, then they need to get that in check. They need to have Doc say absolutely nothing about what we are doing with our franchise player that is currently on our roster and the biggest trading chip the Milwaukee Bucks have ever had as an organization. So I will really hope that Doc just stop talking.
Again, him calling Giannis not knowing, again, like, I get that everything he's saying isn't, like, untrue. Like, I actually don't disagree with a lot of...
How does it help the organization?
That's the thing that I'm going with, is, like, since he became the head coach of the Milwaukee Bucks, can somebody tell me something positive that has happened?
No, it's been
the NBA Cup.
No, sure, the NBA Cup. You're absolutely right, but he has been everything goes back to Doc. You talked about hiring Jimmy Haslam and things. No. When we fired Adrian Griffin and we hired Doc Rivers, and Doc Rivers during his press conference said he wouldn't wish this type of job on his enemy with having to pick up during a regular season with a team that's a number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference. From that very moment, Doc has not been a fit. I was wrong. I sat there and I was sipping the Kool-Aid of the Milwaukee Bucks, still believing in Giannis and believing in Damian Lillard, believing in Doc as the fact that he has won a championship. He has gotten teams to Eastern Conference Finals before. But at the end of the day, Doc was a complete disaster. There's a reason why he retired, and he has actually brought the Milwaukee Bucks back to a place that we have not seen in a decade. That is the thing that I believe is missing from all of this, is how far this team actually regressed under Doc Rivers as the coach. Now, he can't help the fact that we have injuries, but teams have injuries all the time. Boston is a better built team, but they were missing their star player. Jason Tatum is the guy. He's the number 1 on that team. They were missing their number 1, and they still had their number 2 in Jaylen Brown, and they still were able to find success. Why? It's because they have a very good coach, they have a very good organization, and they were able to find success. Meanwhile, here in Milwaukee, we brought in a guy in Doc Rivers that does not know how to build a culture. Everywhere he goes, it falls apart. There are so many players that talk about how they were fed up with Doc Rivers or how he wears on players. He had a reputation before he came here, and he has come here, he saw, and he destroyed, and he left, and he's making a mockery of it by running his mouth. Charles Barkley, we played a clip from Charles Barkley earlier this week talking about the players in the Bucks locker room are soft. Well, damn it, Charles, what do you say about Doc Rivers now that he's running his damn mouth?
I mean, he's going to kind of have his back because he thinks
he shouldn't have his back because Doc Rivers is running his mouth now. Now it's beyond the rumors that happen in the locker room. Now he's talking about, Giannis, they're going to figure out was Giannis going to stay and all that. No, Doc, don't do that, man. Like, you're messing with the future of an organization.
The problem about all this is now the person that Doc referenced on the Bill Simmons pod in Giannis and helping win a championship, he said, like, there's that transfusion, like, that unbreakable thing that is kind of in flux right now. Giannis means so much to so many people, and I know this because people before a tornado was coming through downtown Milwaukee were wrapped around an Antetokounmpo's store. And unfortunately, he is so popular that the line was incredibly long and there's bad weather coming that he can't get to everybody. But he might not be with the Bucks. And he's still taking time in the city that he moved to, that he built his family, to go be with the fans. And, like, it just sucks that, like, everything he's built here in Milwaukee, a year, 2 years from now, ownership and him, they're clearly not getting along. That always gets figured out, right? Like, it will have to be figured out. There's something weird going on of things just colliding, and they're not seeing eye to eye.
I mean,
and time heals all wounds when it comes to that. But to think about how great the Giannis era was, there are bad breakups and divorces, but this one's horrible. Mm-hmm. This one's just horrible. Mm-hmm. To see the team as disintegrated as they were, from an injury standpoint, from a roster standpoint, from a record standpoint, last 3 years of getting knocked out of the first round, not making the playoffs, like, it just sucks. It's the worst possible ending to such an amazing story. And I just feel like the way the Bucks are handling this is pretty brutal, considering there was a 50-year period in which there was not a championship in the city of Milwaukee, and there's no clear respect for the person that it would not have been possible if he was not here.
And the way that they're handling everything makes me fear that, again, Giannis came here, he was great. But when Peter Fagan came here, the ownership group came here, they were able to build a culture for the organization. When Coach Bud got here, a culture for the organization that was about success. Like, Coach Bud built a certain culture inside that locker room that allowed for guys to grow, thrive, and be held accountable. And Bobby Portis, he went on a different podcast and said any next coach that is coaching Giannis, it's all about accountability and holding everybody accountable. That's what Bobby Portis said. And so that is something that is missing from Milwaukee. And my biggest fear is that Jimmy Haslam has come in here and he's brought a guy along with him that comes from Haslam Sports or whatever it's called. And I don't know if Haslam Sports understands how to run a successful sports organization. And
they're coming in here and clearly don't understand the impact of this superstar. They just don't know what he's meant to this state and city.
And so you can get whatever draft picks you want. You can sign whatever players you want. But if you don't have the infrastructure, if you don't have the foundation, if you don't have the culture inside your locker room, you don't have – San Antonio Spurs have it all. That's why when they were down, they were able to pick themselves back up. The New England Patriots, they have it all. That's why when they were down, they were able to pick themselves back up. The Milwaukee Bucks do not have it all because they do not have stability when it comes to the president of the organization. They don't have stability of whether or not who's going to be the GM of the team. You don't have stability at the head coaching position. You don't have stability in ownership, and I know that to be true because of the fact that Mark Lazary sold his stake to Jimmy Haslam. So in the last 3 years, we have seen this organization lose its players, lose an owner, lose the president, lose head coaches, and now potentially lose its superstar. This is not a good formula moving forward.
Which, as we looked up, has a $1.5 billion added valuation to this team for him being in Milwaukee. Ain't no way the Haslams would have thought about buying in if it wasn't where it's at right now. That's and where true. The NBA is going and how much the game is going globally and how much he did here for the Bucks. Now, on Wilde and Tausch this morning, Packers safety Evan Williams joined. And here's what I can tell you. I think I cracked the code. After listening to Evan Williams, I think I cracked the code on the report card grades that the players fill out and why it was so negative towards Matt LaFleur. It's actually not that profound, but I will explain what it is next.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
I'm sorry that I don't want to touch Ben's Peter.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
When Milwaukee families need help, the United Way is there. Reducing barriers to employment, providing transportation, safe and stable homes, and more for over 192,000 people.
And this month, Cunis is proud to stand beside them. Hi, I'm Bill Eater with Cunis of Milwaukee.
And I am Tony Avery with the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County. During the Cunis Drives Milwaukee 1000 event, they're donating $100 to the United Way for every vehicle sold.
Our goal this month is simple: 1,000 vehicles across 3 Cunis Milwaukee dealerships.
For a $100,000 donation to the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County.
To help us reach our goal, you'll find incredible deals on all new and pre-owned vehicles at our 3 locations in Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall.
Be a part of Driving Milwaukee Forward at the Cunis Drives Milwaukee 1000 event.
Start your search today at CunisMKE.com. That's CunisMKE.com.
It's time for the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart. Packed with the best beer, liquor, seltzer, and spirits deals in town. Located at 16th and National in Milwaukee. Open 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily, where your satisfaction is their plan of action.
After dropping the first game, the Brewers stormed back with 2 big wins to take the series over the Toronto Blue Jays. After a blown save in Game 1, Trevor McGill came up clutch for the Crew in Game 3 with a scoreless 8th inning to hold off the Blue Jays.
McGill straightens up and throws. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and McGill looks into the Toronto dugout, and here comes John Schneider, the manager.
The Crew won the last 2 games, both by a score of 2-1. Now they will be heading to sunny Miami for a 3-game set against the Marlins. I'm Will Summers.
This has been the Milwaukee Baseball Report on 94.5 ESPN. Brought to you by National Liquor Mart.
We have standards in Wisconsin. Cheese should squeak. Sports and tailgating go hand in hand with brats aplenty. And beef is a delicacy where each bite makes you close your eyes for a second. For 50 years, Bunzel's has been hand-selecting the finest beef, making homemade specialty sausages, and crafting award-winning jerky right here at home. Because Wisconsin is still cattle country, quality isn't optional. It's expected. And after 5 decades, Bunzel's still delivers. Stop in today at 90th and Burleigh or at bunzels.com.
I'm not against shopping online. In fact, you can check out our huge selection at BurkhardtSportingGoods.com. But when you're ready to buy, Burkhardt should be your only stop. Because here, you can grab hold of the Midwest's largest selection of baseball bats, gloves, and equipment, and take all the swings you need in our indoor batting cages to make sure you buy the right bat. And when you buy your new mitt, we'll steam and custom fit it for you right on the spot. This is Brian Burkhardt, and when you love baseball and softball like we do,
you can't beat Burkhardt.
If If you're in charge of uniforms and equipment, you want to get the most value for your team's budget. You want the most for your money, and you want the process to be easy. Because you already have enough on your plate. We get it. Burkhart Sporting Goods Team Outfitting Division is the best you'll find. With an abnormally high customer satisfaction rate and our own silk screening and embroidery facility for quality control. So if you want the highest quality team outfitting and incredible service,
you can't beat Burkhart.
My house has a new glow. I love my windows. Universal Windows Direct.
Hey, it's Kyle Wallace. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free in 24 months with no payments or interest plus $500 off. Restrictions apply. Call 414-410-2000. And like me, you'll be saying, I love my windows.
I love my windows. They've got that brand new home effect. Universal Windows Direct.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Earlier today on Wilde and Tausch, 9 to noon across ESPN Wisconsin, Packers safety Evan Williams joined them. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf is running the show. Get us on the Carbless Talk and text line 800-990-3776. List is more. YouTube at ESPN Milwaukee and at ESPN Madison. And, of course, the ESPN Wisconsin app. I found this interesting from Evan Williams when talking about his head coach, the head coach of the Green Bay Packers, Matt LaFleur.
I feel like he's a great leader of men, truthfully. You know, whenever he speaks in the locker room, whenever he speaks in, you know, whatever meetings we have, everybody's listening. So, yeah, definitely excited to have him back.
So, great leader of men. You know who also, Evan Williams, we would say is a I don't want to say key contributor because I think he's really, really good.
No, he's a key contributor. He's not a budding star, but he's a budding.
But he could be, I think, like a Pro Bowl caliber safety. He's pretty versatile. He's physical. He can make plays in the run game. He's a playmaking type safety, which you could utilize in a lot of different ways. And when you see Evan Williams talk about Matt LaFleur like that, you know who comes to mind who always talks about Matt LaFleur in a positive light?
Jordan Love?
Jordan Love.
Yeah.
And so it's pretty simple, like in my opinion. Obviously, we know there was disgruntled teammates. Matt LaFleur addressed that himself.
Yes, he did.
People that were upset with their role. You know who were upset? Players who were bad. Like, it's just the bad players. You know why? Because we know this team is top heavy. And when you're on a team in which you feel like you're not getting an opportunity that you deserve, you just take out the person who's making the decisions. And this could be that Matt LaFleur didn't put as much time into those players, but in my opinion, you can't make everyone happy. So here's the thing, right? This was allegedly taken when the Packers were doing really well during the regular season. This was not taken during a 5-game losing streak in which they had. So the fact that this process of Evan Williams talking about Matt LaFleur in a positive light, Jordan Love always has, and there's others that do too, and the ones that do are the good players. So the fact of the matter is, if you're 9, let's say they were 7-3-1 when this allegedly was taken. It was just the people that were jealous that they weren't on the field. So I have no problem that his rating was down because his rating was down and they were winning. I'd have a problem with this if there was disgruntled teammates and it was taken in the 5-game losing streak. If anything, I feel better if I'm a Packer fan about the players that were complaining about Matt LaFleur and his leadership in the locker room. Like, I don't give a damn about them because, A, they are all replaceable and they are probably gone from the team or will be gone moving forward. So it's simple. They were winning, and the players that thought they contribute didn't have anything to do with it.
Okay, very good. Really good. Did you think he was going to tell us the names of the people? That's what I was leading to. When he said he knew who the disgruntled players were, I thought he was going to give me like,
did I say I knew the disgruntled players?
It didn't sound like that.
It did sound like that.
It sounded like you.
You said you had the
I said I
answers.
cracked the code.
You cracked the code. So I'm like, oh, this is going to be good. I can't wait to hear
I've retired from going into the sources business.
As you always masterfully do a tease. You did tease before the segment.
I did say it's not as profound as I made it out to be.
It's not very profound.
He did. I forgot that part. He did say that.
You said very good, though. That was very good.
You think you hit the mark?
I hit the mark in basically saying don't read too much into it. Because the players that they're getting rid of are the disgruntled ones, and even if they were mad, the ones that were mad, who cares? They probably weren't contributing to them being 7-3-1 or 9-3-1 anyway.
And my biggest thing is I actually hope the Packers organization looked at this as an opportunity to weed out the disgruntled players, because disgruntled players will hold you from getting to where you want to go and getting to the ultimate goal. So I hope the Green Bay Packers, despite that overall the season did not end the way it wanted, but there were a lot of bright spots. And they felt like in those bright spots, if it's a player, and again, I have no idea, have no clue, and I'm not going to speculate like that, but I'm just going to throw an example. If it was a guy like Rashawn Gary, who's no longer with the team, or a Nate Hobbs, Tay Wicks, or Quay Walker, right? If it's any of those guys, and the Green Bay Packers said, you know what? Though we feel like you are talented, we're going to move on because we can find somebody else to replace you, but also is going to have a more positive attitude, then I am all for that. And what guys have to understand, if you are not happy with your role on a team, which Matt LaFleur talked about. He talked about, we just need to be more honest with guys and let guys know. At the end of the day, this is the NFL. It is not for long, and everything that you do has to be earned. It is a complete grind. You should never be settled. You should always feel uncomfortable, which will lead me to believe some of the disgruntled people on the roster were probably guys who were drafted in the 1st through 4th round, or guys who maybe, were a starter but didn't feel like they were being played in the right position or felt like they weren't getting enough snaps. But at the end of the day, you need to earn everything. You have to be able to perform on the field in order for you to get the respect. You know who's earned the respect to basically not do what he wants, but when he says, hey, I want to line up here, and the coach says, okay, I believe you, Micah Parsons. You know who earned the respect to be able to say, hey, I'm going to check out of this play because I feel like this is the best for us? Jordan Love. You know who's earned respect? Tucker Kraft. You know who's earned respect? Josh Jacobs.
The high performers.
Yeah, exactly. The highest performers are the ones that earn respect. The NFL is not about how nice you are. The NFL ain't about how many Walter Payton Awards you've been nominated for. The NFL is about your performance. What have you done for me lately? And all the guys that were crying and moaning about what their role was on the team, it is not Matt LaFleur's fault that you aren't playing. It is because you have not been productive on the field. This is one thing in the NFL they're never going to do. They're not, unless they want to get fired like Mike McCarthy did. You do not keep your best performers, your best players on the sideline. That's something you do not do.
It's also very evident when you have the youngest roster in the NFL as consistently as the Packers have, what comes with youth?
Immaturity.
Yes, a lot of I didn't get the right. It's not me, it's them, right? The further along you get in your career, the more perspective you have on it's on you, right? It's on you to perform to make the coach play you. And the coach is going to do what he thinks is best to win as many football games. Even if you think you deserve more, you have to get in his brain and be like, I have to keep him on the field. He can't come off.
And that's why, again, with this
and everyone we talked about that you mentioned that might be in the, we're not like confirming, but names that we could maybe infer that might have been disgruntled and upset about their roles, were all replaceable.
Oh, very, very replaceable. And again, with the NFL, the one thing that I was excited about is we just heard from Evan Williams from when he joined Will Ian Tausch today. And what Evan Williams said after the year was, he said this team didn't know how to finish because we needed to grow. We had some immaturity in us. And the best way to solve a team that doesn't know how to finish, the best way to solve a team that has some immaturity is to bring in more adults in the room. And yes, we joked about how young Goody likes him. But this year, if you look at this offseason, which again, nobody's excited about, all our offseason moves because we didn't make a huge splash, but bringing in guys that have been established in the NFL, bringing in guys that have experience in the NFL, and bringing in guys who have a level of maturity that you need is also a big win as well. So if the Packers can be a little bit more mature, which leads to the Packers figuring out how to close out more games, that might be the difference between the Packers being the 2 seed and having a home game in the first round of the playoffs versus, being on the road and being a 7 seed in the playoffs. It's that thin of margin, and we saw that in the second Bears game in Chicago. We were so close. If you win that game, it may change everything for your season, but instead you lose it because you don't know how to close out games because of the lack of maturity that they show week in and week out.
Well, again, I think that it is disgruntled teammates that are replaceable and likely immature. And if you weed that out and you take the positives from what you had last year and get healthy, and if you really think the moves made in the offseason will put them in a better place, then you have a good pathway. I know you do.
I'm
Again,
excited.
everything in my mind will always come back to this offensive line. It's going to be the most – you're going to be sick of it. I'm going to continue to say.
I'm going to ask Brian Bulaga about the offensive line on Monday because, it's one thing coming from Ben Brust about the offensive line.
But we did this. We did this with Jason Wilde. Remember we did it? We did the way we graded Jordan Love, elite, good, great, or average.
Yep.
4 of them were average, and 1 of them was great to elite and Zach Tom. That was from Jason Wilde. So I'm using data points from someone who's covered the team for 31 years and has more knowledge of this than me.
Jason could be wrong. He can get it wrong.
I'm not saying he can't be.
Wrong,
but we also read those exact grades to Brian Bulaga, and he didn't have anything else to add that might have made you feel better. So again, I'm just going with what I know from people that are not me. Since if you don't trust me, I'm using people that are smarter than me. So you can't get at me now, Kyle.
I guess the way I look at it is I'm a very realist person. I keep it 100. And I look at things of like, okay, we clearly understand that the offensive line for the Green Bay Packers is a cause for concern. If you see it, Ben Brust, I see it, Brian Bulaga sees it, Jason Wilde sees it. We all see that this offensive line may be a sore spot for this team next year. You would think that there's something in Goody's mind to make him believe that this team that offensive line is going to be better. And so that is the only thing that can make me believe that the offensive line is going to be better, because there's no way you go into the season next year with the offensive line you have without having some insight of thinking that these guys are going to take a step in the right direction next year.
Speaking of getting better, there's some good news for Alex Strouf. We're going to share what that is on the other side.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
Dick Van Dyke, real quick on the cha-cha slide ACL, says she was carried out by all 5 of us. 5 people?
That's a big girl. That's a big girl. Yeah, that's a big girl who did cha-cha.
Stop it, Kyle.
What you mean? 5 of them had to carry. That's a big girl. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. Brew Crew Tuesdays are back on April 28th.
Turio sends it deep to left, and there she goes.
Catch the Brewers on local TV as they battle the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Yelich launches one deep right center field. Forget about it. Oh, my goodness. Third deck.
This edition of Brew Crew Tuesdays is presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. Tune in April 28th at 6:40 on Fox 6 in Milwaukee, or check your local listings to watch the game.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee. $300,000 is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries, prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
This is Coach Greg Gard. Strong teams succeed with the right partners. Bank CMG works closely with Wisconsin business owners, offering local insight, modern tools, and honest guidance you can trust. They take the time to understand your goals and help you build something sustainable. Whether you're managing cash flow, planning for growth, or navigating change, having the right banking partner matters. When your business matters, your bank should too. BankCMG.com.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Slide into your neighborhood Century Food Store to score the freshest produce, tastiest treats, and everything in between. Now through Wednesday, save on
Fresh assorted pork chops, $1.99 a pound. 1 pound fresh strawberries, $2.99. 7 to 8 ounce selected varieties, Kraft shredded or chunk cheese, 2 for $5. 13.05 to 28.9 ounce selected varieties, Culinary Circle Pizza, 2 for $9.
Safe.
What?
It's a long fly ball.
Every time I scan, what is happening?
A leaping grab at the wall.
Okay, fine, I'll play. Get a load of this watermelon. And here's the pitch.
Please wait for assistance.
Win Century Foods Ultimate Fan Experiences at Milwaukee baseball games. Throw out the first pitch, hold the ribbon for the Johnsonville Famous Sausage Race, or watch batting practice from the field.
Ooh, what do I do?
Complete the entry form in Century's weekly ad and return to the store.
Oh, no, what happened here?
Oh, self-checkout couldn't handle my heater. Here, I filled out my entry form. Gotta go. Have a great day.
I'll go get the mop.
Enter by August 5th.
2026 Brewers Group tickets are on sale now, and planning your next event at American Family Field has never been easier. Whether it's a company outing, family reunion, or night out with friends, bring your group of 15 or more to the ballpark and enjoy up to 25% off single game tickets with no service fees. All Brewers home games are available now. Start planning today, and a Brewers Group ticket rep will handle the rest. But hurry, tickets are moving fast. Plan your 2026 outing at brewers.com/groups.
When you're getting married, the rings matter. There's something you wear for a lifetime. That's why my fiance and I went to Paul's Jewelers. Paul's Jewelers specializes in custom jewelry for life's biggest moments. Lab-grown or natural diamonds, great pricing, and a lifetime warranty, so your jewelry can be refurbished, repaired, or refitted anytime down the road. Their team made the entire process easy and stress-free. I can't wait to show off my wedding band after our big day. Create your masterpiece today by visiting Paul's Jewelers in West Allis.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. And I mentioned that as saw Dr. Dave Margolis, a great doctor helping with kids with cancer, call in after Doc Rivers got fired because he wanted to hear what was going on. And he stumbled into the conversation about our producer, Alex Strouf.
Oh, Pig Heart Boy.
He had surgery as a youngin'. They cut him up through the back, right?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they went to my left shoulder blade.
Because you're so little.
I was so little.
And you had that heart surgery.
I did.
And the doctor said what to your family that you needed to do for the rest of your life?
Well, I needed to get, at one point it was an annual checkup, and then it went to biannual, and then it became an every 5-year thing because my heart was looking good. The issue we ran into is my 5-year my 5-year follow-up should have happened in 2025, and it is now 2026.
So you're on 6 years without getting your heart looked at after having major heart surgery as a young child.
How your heart been? You feel good?
I feel good.
Any changes?
I don't think. Are you a doctor now? What are you doing?
It doesn't matter. You don't go see one. So I'm the closest you've been to a doctor.
Well, not for long.
Did you follow through? Because Dr. Dave Margolis said, I will help you. Do you know how great that is that somebody that respected in the medical industry wants you to get to a cardiologist? Although I don't know if he knows if the insurance is going to cover it all, if you can handle the out-of-pocket. But what's the update?
I scheduled, thanks to Dr. Dave, he passed my info on to the Herma Heart Institute at Children's Hospital of Wisconsin. And I will be seeing them in the coming months. I scheduled an appointment today.
Oh, wait. Well, that's fantastic.
Echocardiogram and all.
Now,
are you nervous?
No. Yeah.
There's the lie again.
He stays like, you're nervous because of what?
It's nerve-wracking. I don't like medical stuff.
Can I ask you a question, though?
Yes, go ahead.
For your health insurance, you made sure that this was in network, right?
No.
Bro,
You
no. He was
gonna be hitting up Dr. Dave saying, Dr. Dave, what is this $58,000 bill?
Who's the best cardiologist you know? Oh, I got him.
Oh, bro, I just want you to understand, them tests that you gonna get done for that heart, boy, it's gonna be a big bill. I hope you saved. I hope you got enough in that little health savings account.
You can't. He can't go unless it's in coverage.
Yeah, you need to make sure.
Do you know what that means?
In network, you know what that means, right?
Well, I have a follow-up question. I do know what that means, and I was playing around with it. I haven't checked. I'll
playing around with what?
The insurance app thing.
The insurance app
the website. And this might be a dumb question. I don't know. Why isn't anything medical covered? Isn't that how it works?
Oh, jeez.
Well, the way it works is that these companies all negotiate with each other what's in network and out of network. And so if it's out of network, that means it's going to be a little bit more cost that you have to use. If it's in network, then more is going to be covered. Why they're all not
so
in
if
it
you
because they haven't
have
negotiated.
that is for a different conversation and for a different show.
That's very
But
true.
if you have insurance, you want to utilize your insurance provider to find what is in network so you're not paying as much out of pocket.
So I have another question.
We know he ain't got.
Correct.
The wedding would be hauled off.
Yes.
Y'all be going to the courthouse. You think I'm joking? When I had my ACL surgery, they sent me a bill because when I had my knee surgery, 2 doctors worked on it, and insurance only covered one. I was 21 years old and got a bill for $20,000. I said, "Oh no!" I said, "I don't know who's gonna pay this." I said, "What's going on?" So you need to make sure you get that figured out, Strouf.
So now I'm confused. Rumor has it that you said you were getting an echocardiogram.
Yeah, I think so. It might be the wrong thing.
It's an EKG, which is essentially something that is. He made it sound like it's something big. Apparently, you can do that on your iPhone with a $99 app.
Oh, wow. Well, I mean, I wouldn't suggest him do that. He had heart surgery, but
I don't even think he knows what he's done on any checkup for the last 5 years.
he has no idea. He has no idea.
Some very important text on the Carbless Talking text line. Get that heart checked out before the decathlon against Kyle. I will not allow the blame of your death to fall on Kyle.
I told y'all. I said this a couple days ago. I said we had to cancel.
Stevie chimes in, wait, so that is why Strouf is incapable of athleticism?
It might have something to do with that.
That is completely something separate. That is your brain and your neurons not firing and connecting to your body
Are
in a
you
way
saying
that
they
they work
did the
together.
wrong surgery?
No, I'm saying his brain, he was born with a brain that tells his, like, it's trying to tell the right arm to do something and somehow the left leg kicks.
Are you implying I need a lobotomy?
Maybe, maybe not. But I do know when I've played pickleball with you, it's hard to fathom somebody having less reaction time for their body to move to do something. It's like Strouf sees the ball coming and he hits the ground, and then his brain says, you have to go get that. And then he himself says, you know what, brain, you're right. I have to go get that. And then his leg says, I need to start moving. And then his brain says, you're right. It does need to start moving. It's just like everything's, he's like got 80 million things to think about before he starts moving.
Yeah,
you've seen him run.
So why would he add that to the decathlon?
I don't know.
Why would he add?
So for those who missed it, Strouf picked the decathlon as an event against Kyle. He added pickleball to the decathlon, and he's never played one-on-one pickleball.
I've never
and
played.
He can't move. He has cement feet.
I understand the neurons ain't firing in my brain and the reaction ain't what it used to be, but what you make it seem like is he is terrible.
Strouf?
It's terrible.
What?
Oh, you ain't listening anymore?
I tune you guys out.
Okay, well,
Adam and Madison, help us with, do we have any cardiovascular experts out there on the Carbless
I don't know what
text
Adam
line?
does, but he certainly sounds like he knows what he's talking about.
All right, let's see.
Okay.
So I'm not a cardiologist or anything. I'm a physical therapist, but an EKG is the thing that you can do on your phone that just shows your heart's rhythm. An echocardiogram, which is what Strouf's probably getting, is like an ultrasound of your heart. So it's not like it's not invasive, but it's like an hour-long thing.
Oh wow!
That a tech does, and that's read by. It basically takes pictures of your heart from the outside.
He needs that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Just hearing that made my heart hurt. Damn, that's I see why you nervous.
All right, I'd be nervous too because now I can't believe I'm gonna have some empathy towards Alex Strouf. I hate medical things. Like I'm a big baby when it comes to medical things. When we had to do our physicals, when we got to the University of Wisconsin, it was literally like a day of going to I think it was like the UW Health Systems.
Oh wow!
And like they did everything. They put the ultrasound stuff on my heart. Everyone had to get an ultrasound on their heart. And seeing your heart on ultrasound, it just gave me the heebie-jeebies. So yes, Strouf, I actually understand why you're nervous. Because if it's not the simple, let's just check his rhythm, and it's the let's look at his heart with a ultrasound, Team Strouf.
Yeah, now hearing what it is, I mean, I'm Team Strouf, but Strouf, you got to get it done.
Get it done.
But no, more importantly, you got to make sure it's in network too. I don't want you going. I don't want you going into debt because you already got a big wedding to plan, and I don't want you spending all this money.
And this is why I'm happy.
It's in network.
It is. Yes.
All right. You figured it out quickly. Good for you. Very nervous.
Send that to. I'd still double check that. I need someone else to check your work.
100%.
He said I was on the insurance app thing, and that doesn't give me.
I'm on there right now.
What's it called?
UHC.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, you're good.
Okay.
All right, well, good. Strouf's going to survive. That is good. I still think his frontal lobe is developing as he cannot compete in many athletic events with any sort of athleticism, but we love him for who he is, which is a nice way of saying you're very unique.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm glad you scheduled it, man.
Yeah, we're proud of you.
I'm happy.
No, we
for
are.
you.
This
What
is a big
day
deal.
Is it? So you ain't missing work.
The question?
I said, what day is it? I don't want to make sure.
Where are you? Are you? You're worried about? Okay, I get it. You're worried about the out of pocket. You completely
checked out.
You completely checked out when Kyle said $15,000.
Yeah, that freaks me out. Number one. Number two, I'm trying to figure out what the doctor's name I booked with is to make sure he's covered.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of work. You probably have to. I don't need to give you this advice on.
I got to call him back.
Not the doc. You need to call the office back. But we don't need everybody to know your medical information.
HIPAA.
I'm violating HIPAA right now.
Yeah, come on.
You guys did this.
No,
not specifics.
What is it called again? I want to see how much it costs. What is it called again?
I'll tell you in the break. In 2 minutes, we'll be back because Evan Williams was on Wildy and Tausch, and Kyle and I are off the hook. Evan Williams took out the Bears. Not us. Next.
Let's talk about home turf. Your lawn is a reflection of your pride, hard work, and even competitive spirit. If you want a yard that makes the neighbors stop and stare, you need the right plan. That's where Weedman Lawn Care comes in. Weedman's lawn care program is kid and pet friendly, uses golf course quality fertilizer, and has an effective weed treatment to dominate any issue. Get a free quote of Weedman's winning formula for your yard at weedman.com and get 50% off your first treatment. That's weedman.com. Weedman for the win.
Experience, knowledge, results. That's what really matters when you need help after a serious truck accident. You'll need a lawyer experienced in fighting and winning for people just like you. Gruber Law Offices has the resources, strong track record of success, and a team of experienced lawyers to take care of your needs. We've successfully helped people injured in big truck accidents for more than 35 years. Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
An open house like no other, our Siding Unlimited and Outdoor Living Unlimited open house brings in product reps so you can see, touch, feel the product, and talk to the manufacturer reps directly from Pella, Sunrise, Marvin Windows and Doors, LP SmartSide, Certainteed Roofing, TimberTech Decking, County Pavers, and Screen Rooms. Everything is here for your next project at one place, one time on Saturday, April 25th from 9 to 1 p.m. Details at sidingunlimited.com and outdoorlivingunlimited.com.
Porch season is calling, and Carbless has the answer. Introducing the new limited release Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-pack. It's the bright, refreshing taste of lemon iced tea with smooth vodka, no carbonation, and the bold Carbless flavor that you know and love. A little nostalgic, a little unexpected, and absolutely made for summer. From backyard barbecues to weekends at the lake, this is the can that you'll want in hand. Get the new Carbless Lemon Iced Tea Vodka 4-pack before it's gone. Go to drinkcarbless.com to find Carbless brand new flavor near you and grab it while you can.
You're listening to 94.5 ESPN, WKTI and WKTI HD Milwaukee, a Good Karma Brands radio station. Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN on ESPN Wisconsin. Here's Kyle Wallace, Ben Brust, and Brad Nortman.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Brad Nortman. once had to talk to somebody on the phone during the break that was actually worried. Like, he was like, you weren't just joking about, like, you tell me you're joking. Like, Strouf knows, like, he should look and make sure that it's in network. I was like, that wasn't a joke. And I was going to tell him that make sure, even though you're looking, like, seriously, send that to somebody in our company to double check for you that it is in network and that you don't get a bill that will put you back 5 years.
You know, one thing about Strouf is when Strouf is sitting there listening, he barely pays attention, and then he looks so helpless.
Yeah,
he gave you a blank stare. And I'll be honest with you. I now get it when people say fix your face. Because if you was one of mine and you looked at me like that, I said, what are you staring at? Fix your face. I get it. What was going through your mind, Strouf? He was just,
I don't know how to do anything.
That's okay. Let me actually.
Take a step back because I didn't know any of this stuff either. They don't teach you this stuff. They don't.
They don't.
In schools.
You guys made fun of me when I said that.
All right, you know what? Let me just stop.
Yeah, but then it got real because when we saw your helpless face, we were like, all right, this isn't as fun anymore because he's literally panicking, and we can't in that moment get at you because of your heart.
I just want to live a long life. That's it.
I mean, if you really wanted to, you would have the doctor last year.
Now we can come back at you. You can't say that and then live the lifestyle you live.
I live a wonderful lifestyle.
No, I'm not saying you don't live a wonderful lifestyle. I'm just not saying that wonderful lifestyle is typically, on average, going to help lengthen the...
so you're saying I should start playing basketball in an old man's league once a week. That'll preserve my lifestyle.
Any sort of physical activity, yes.
I play pickleball.
Bro, you play 2-on-2 pickleball and you can't move. You don't sweat.
You haven't worked out in a while. I'm going to leave you alone.
Stop lifting. So, again, now it's going to turn into a ricochet shot.
I'm leaving it alone. My mom's listening. I don't want to pick on Strouf.
Yeah, leave Strouf alone.
I'm leaving you alone, Strouf.
Evan Williams on Wilde and Tausch earlier today had some interesting things to say about the Chicago Bears. Obviously, last year did not end the way that anybody wanted, as leads were blown 21-3 specifically at halftime in the playoffs.
Unbelievable.
And it opened up the opportunity for people that you only see talk during the offseason have the opportunity to open up their mouths and say something that you can't really say much back to because they beat you and won the division. So we'll hear from Evan Williams on Wilde and Tausch about the Bears.
Bear fans, they have one winning season and, trying to rage bait us and, get a reaction out of us. But, no, we're not standing for it. But, no, yeah, some high schoolers have definitely had a couple of strong opinions about their fandom and all that. But just had to let them know that, we're coming for them.
Exact. This is what I want to hear from all Packers players, because I feel like for a minute here we have taken for granted the fact that we have been smacking the behind of the Chicago Bears for years, for the fact that our head coach went years without ever losing to the Chicago Bears. And so I'm right there with Evan Williams, and I hope more Green Bay Packers players also feel that exact same feeling that Evan Williams feel, is that they're trying to rage bait us because they found a little bit of success. But guess what? Yeah, you had one good year, but we going to be back next season. So I am so glad that Evan Williams is publicly speaking about this. I am so glad that Evan Williams said it to some of these fans, letting them know that even if they were high school kids, I don't give a damn if they were 14, 12, 10, 5. It don't matter. Call Evan Williams a can man, because everybody can get it when it comes. If you talk crazy if you talk crazy about the Green Bay Packers, then we're going to let you know exactly what the real pecking order is. Yes, you had your 1 year, but we bouncing back next year.
Kyle, you know what's crazy is when I look at my Instagram and my nephews have it, they're in the comments. They're liking the posts. Evan Williams is talking about my family, and I don't blame him.
And we know your family, and we know, and no offense, we know how pathetic Bears fans are. We understand that Bears fans get so excited over their Super Bowl was just simply beating the Green Bay Packers. That meant everything to them. Their whole life was made last year in the playoffs when their team came back. That is a delusional, dumb fan base that doesn't understand what a real team looks like. They have most of their fans all of their fans under the age of 40 have no idea what it feels like to win a championship, and they're trying to tell us how good they are. No. Y'all had a bum schedule last year. Y'all found a way to win a lot of games late, and guess what? Everything comes back. You will regress next year. You're going to have a tougher schedule. You two will take more L's, and guess what? When y'all play the Green Bay Packers next year, and I hope it's week 1 at Chicago for maybe in Hammond, wherever y'all going to play at. But I hope when we play y'all next year on the road against y'all, I hope we get y'all week 1 so we can bust that ass and let y'all know exactly what the pecking order is.
Strouf, I saw a clip from you earlier today. You basically are regurgitating Jason Wilde's words. You're glad that this is a rivalry. It's fun that it's a rivalry.
I've been saying that for months. Sucks that we were on the wrong side of the playoff result. But, yeah, I love that there's more real vitriol than there's ever been in my lifetime. It's the oldest rivalry in the NFL. It's how we've always dubbed it, right? They play the Thanksgivings or the Christmases, and they play the big games, the kickoff of the season. But it's always been a one-sided version of this rivalry, at least in my lifetime.
But wouldn't you want that to be one-sided for the rest of your life? That's not a true Packer. Wouldn't a true Packer backer like Kyle want that for the rest of his life? Why do you want it to be a rivalry? You're not a journalist.
Well, I don't know what that has anything to do with it.
Jason Wilde has no dog in the fight, so he wants a rivalry.
Sure, I don't really care. I want to beat them, but I want them to be good.
Not me.
Why?
I don't,
because it makes it that much better.
No. When the Wisconsin Badgers beat Minnesota 16 times, there may have been 3 or 4 times or 5 times that they were ranked and you beat them. But it didn't matter. You know why? Because you beat him and it felt good every single time. You can't get sick of beating somebody. Winning never gets old. You're starting to take winning for granted.
Kyle, what's the most memorable Packers-Bears game where the Packers won?
It was obviously in the NFC Championship game where the Packers won.
Interesting.
Yeah, but
what are the other memorable ones? When they were battling.
The only reason why that is memorable, though, you know why it's more memorable? It's because it's the only one the Packers won under the Aaron Rodgers era. And they won the Super Bowl that year. And it just happened to be the Bears. So it gets put on a pedestal simply because they won. In
addition to that, I will say those games matter. They're big moments just in general. But, Strouf, I don't know why you enjoy Bears fans having any say. They absolutely eviscerated you. This is what Jason Wilde learned because he also said he wants to have a good story.
Yep.
I don't care about a good story. You know what I like? I like when people are suffering. I like when people have no hope. I like when my enemy is sitting there watching me be happy while meanwhile they are in misery. You gave the Bears fans a little bit. They had a little bit of success this year, and all of a sudden they acting like they stuff don't stink. You think they're making fun of you not being able to bench press if they actually lose to the Green Bay Packers this year?
Yes.
No, they don't.
Because
they have
combine happened
now.
last year. You had the whole combine last year. Bears fans weren't destroying you. They got after you about Colston Loveland 6 to 8 months after you made the comment about Colston Loveland. Why did they do that? It's because they act like they stuff didn't stink. They had an actual foot to stand on because they were actually a good team this year. So I prefer for the Chicago Bears to be in the toilet. That's what I prefer for. I prefer for Chicago Bears fans to be miserable every single year. I prefer beating the Bears each and every year, and I prefer looking at the box score on Sunday and saying, yep, another loss for them weak-ass Bears. I don't want to see them successful.
I don't understand the mindset of somebody who is a Packer backer that would want the Bears to win ever.
You want your enemy that if they beat you one time out of 12, they will celebrate that one time. The Chicago Bears will literally beat the Packers like they did at the end of the regular season of the 2024 season, and you're going on to the playoffs and they're going home, and you know what they said? We're 1-0 against the Packers in 2025.
Yes, that's what they did do. You're right.
We're one. Like, they don't care that they didn't make the playoffs. They don't care that their season was a disaster. All they care is that they beat you. Nah, I don't want them to be happy at all. I hope they are hopeless for the rest of eternity.
True Packer backer Kyle Wallace. I think we saw a flaw in the Alex Strouf brain today.
I don't think it's a flaw.
Huge flaw.
Big flaw. Big flaw.
I want my lick back. And I hope it happens in the NFC Championship game.
No.
Why?
Why would you want the Chicago Bears to have the joy and the happiness of reaching an NFC
or
Championship
getting to the playoffs?
Why would you want that?
Because they would lose to the Packers.
But how could you say that?
It means they'd have a bad draft pick.
No,
this is the worst spin zone of all time.
You suck.
Stinky.
Wait, I was supposed to be nice. I'm sorry, Strouf.
No.
Your take sucks. It sucks.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, but also, I like high stakes. And it's been low stakes outside of that one example the entirety of my life.
That's not true.
They're clearly good and not going away, right? We can acknowledge that.
Nah, well, we'll see.
I don't know that they will be as good as they were a year ago, but they are good.
Can you?
And they have a good coach. It seems like they have a pretty good quarterback. Not as good as my quarterback, but a pretty good quarterback. They're not going away. So I've accepted the fact I think they're going to be a good team for a while. And
you want them,
but
to
you
be
want
good.
them in an NFC Championship game. The Packers haven't.
Yes!
The Packers haven't been to an NFC Championship game in over a decade, and you're hoping the Bears beat the Packers in one?
The Packers have been in multiple NFC Championship
not a decade
games.
ago. I'm talking about to a Super Bowl. They haven't been to an NFC Championship game since Aaron Rodgers left.
Check this, Kyle. 800-990-3776 on the Carbless Talking text line. Strouf's argument makes no sense. Why would we ever want the lowly Bears to be good? Do you think Bears fans want the Packers to be good?
Absolutely not.
There it is.
They're praying for us. They're praying on our downfall.
Because they're jealous of us. It is a different mindset. They have the loser's mindset. They've been losers forever.
Strouf,
we're winners.
So did you enjoy watching the Packers lose that 21?
Of course not.
So
why even put yourself in a chance for the opportunity?
Exactly.
Well,
that's the whole argument.
Number one, I think the clip you're referring to is when I said I really want to see Packers-Bears week 1. I want my lick back right away. And I just think they're going to be good. It's fine.
No, but
I want to beat their ass.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm referring to the fact that you said you want them in an NFC Championship game. Listen, I want
to do. Let's run it back, 2010, all over again.
Only if the result's the result we want.
Exactly.
The last thing I'll ever want is for the result to be the other way, because the result was the other way for a damn wild card.
Kyle would have to go
And they were
into
dancing around
hibernation.
It would be awesome.
What's wrong with him?
He just said it'd be awesome for me to go to hibernation because the Packers lost to the Bears in the
That's
NFC
crazy.
Championship game.
And we're looking out for your heart. That's crazy.
You guys are running away from competition. Sad.
I'm not running away from competition. I'm just not hoping.
You're scared of the Bears.
No, I'm not scared of the Bears.
You're scared of the Bears.
I don't want the Bears to be happy. I don't want my competition to be the Bears.
It's the people. He's talking about he's not. I think it's more about the fans than it is the team sometimes.
I take pride in being a part of the oldest rivalry in the National Football League, the rich history of the National Football League.
I love how you say, I take pride in being a part of it.
I do.
I take pride in beating the hell out the other team in the oldest rivalry in NFL history.
I just never have cared when they beat bad teams. I care when they beat good teams.
I don't know. I like winning.
It's pretty funny to see the reaction of people when the Packers were up like 45-7 at halftime at Lambeau Field. You know which game we're referencing? It was like
40, I think it was 42-0 or so 42-7 at halftime. Yeah.
Like that's funny. That's
I agree that's funny.
But that
would be
leaves
funnier?
Helpless and hopelessness.
Yeah, let's do that in an NFC Championship game.
No,
it doesn't work like that.
It's fun when you beat them, but I also don't want them to have the happiness of being there.
Well, let's make somebody happy on the other side. We're going to give away some Iron Jock gear. Don't go anywhere. Coming up next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
I'm stupid.
It's humbling.
I'm stupid. I'm dumb. I'm a dummy. I'm stupid. That's what I come to, the conclusion.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Northbound on 41, where you've got backups from before Mayfair Road all the way up past Burleigh, back on the brakes just north of Capitol Drive all the way up to Appleton Avenue. On the southbound side, backups from just past 145. We've got also the right lane blocked with a broken down vehicle right at the county line there. Southbound 43, watch for delays from just before Capitol all the way down to the Marquette. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast. Tonight, showers and storms, mostly cloudy, a low of 42. Tomorrow, rain ends, mostly sunny with a high of 50. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
All the biggest voices, all in one place. The Yingling Guest Hotline. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Guest Hotline.
He's Adam Schefter. But it's hard to argue with what he's doing. He's playing at an elite level right now.
The Yingling Guest Hotline on ESPN Wisconsin.
They're winning games. He's playing great football. I think every time he does that, he wins over more and more people.
Yingling, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yingling and Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Hey, it's ESPN Wisconsin's Alex Strouf. A couple of months ago, I knew one thing for sure. I had the girl. What I didn't know was what came next. Luckily, a friend of mine told me about the team at Robert Hack Diamonds and the job they do, getting you from knowing you have the girl to down on one knee. I had never been through this process before buying an engagement ring. I had an idea of what she wanted. She'd sent me pictures of some hints and some ideas, but I wanted it to be special and different, and that's where Robert Hack Diamonds came in. They created my fiance's dream ring, and it made that moment, that yes, that much more special. So if you, like me, know you've got the girl but don't really know what comes next, go see the team at Robert Hack Diamonds. 3 locations in the Milwaukee area, 1 in Greenfield, where I went, and 2 in Brookfield, north and south. Their custom jewelry is made on site, lab-grown options, natural diamond options, and all the in-betweens. Stop in today or visit them online, roberthackdiamonds.com. That's Robert Hack, H-A-A-C-K, diamonds.com. And after you get that yes, like me, you'll say, heck yeah, thanks to Robert Hack Diamonds.
Remember how you felt when you were 25? Your morning workouts were a breeze. You had a drive that kicked in way before your first cup of coffee. Does it feel like you're losing your edge? You know, it might not be your age. It could be low testosterone. At Mentality, we'll get to the bottom of what's really going on and build a personalized plan using testosterone replacement and peptide therapies to help restore your energy, focus, and drive. Get back to being the guy you used to be. Book your appointment with Mentality at lowtusa.com. Again, that's lowtusa.com.
Hey, better. Swing into Potawatomi Casino Hotel Milwaukee for the $300,000 Big League Series. Just play with your rewards card over 3 months to earn entries. Here's the lineup. Leading off April, on deck May, in the hole June. All monthly entries you earn will roll into drawings on Friday, June 26th, where you could win cash, free play, or one of 3 new Toyota vehicles. It's the $300,000 Big League Series, only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Got your tax refund? Before it mysteriously disappears, invested in something you'll actually see every day. Your home. At Exterior Pros and Baths, turn that refund into energy-efficient windows, durable roofing, new siding, or a beautiful bath remodel. And they'll take it even further with $3,000 off your project. That's $3,000 in instant savings during the April savings event. But don't wait, this offer won't last long. Call 262-800-4274 or visit extpros.com today. Exterior Pros and Baths. Big savings done right.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf is running the show. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. Strouf, you want to go to work?
I like to work, yeah. I enjoy working.
All right. How much do you want me to work, Kyle?
I don't know where you're going with this, but you're asking Strouf.
Also don't know where you're going with this.
To do more, to go to work, and I hope it has nothing to do with physical labor, because that is something that he.
Well, that was unnecessary.
Well,
I thought you said you were going to be nicer.
Many wouldn't.
Oh, come on, Strouf. Yeah, ain't nobody asking you to help them move. That's a good thing.
Many would not consider.
Move.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I will move.
Yeah, that's crazy. Here, let me get this lamp.
I dropped his TV. Have we told you that story?
Did you drop it?
It was just an awkward angle. I dropped it on the steps.
Were y'all carrying it together?
It was a big ass TV, and I had a bad grip, and it slipped out of my hand. Yeah, not great.
But that's not on you. I'm not going to blame you. That's on someone thinking you should help somebody move. Well, could you imagine if you called a moving company and he showed up?
I would be like,
what are you here for?
I just direct. I oversee. Yeah.
Like that's the thing that we've talked about. When you didn't lift 95 pounds at the bench press, like you can't do anything else. Your voice,
I think you guys,
is all you got.
I think you guys would agree, which is, I guess I wound up in the right place. I think you guys would agree. I'm a pretty nice guy.
I would say so. Yes.
I'm
relatively.
I'm probably too nice sometimes.
Okay, now we're going too far.
Well, I'm getting to that, Ben. It will make sense. I offer to help people move.
Yeah.
You often say on the show, you got a KYP, right? Know your personnel. Know your shortcomings. Know what you're good at. Know what you're bad at. Self-awareness being the most important human quality, as I often say. My self-awareness when it comes to helping people and offering help, I lack it big time.
Also, your friends lack the backbone to say, hey, you're just going to get in the way.
That's probably also accurate.
I would just say, no, I'm good.
So, again, like I mentioned, how much work do we want Strouf to do? You ask, is it manual labor? And I would say to that question, Kyle, 99.9% of the world would not consider this manual labor, but for Strouf, it is manual labor.
What do you have here? What do you have for this kid?
Strouf, say what you just said to me.
I said, what are you doing?
We're going to get to do the Iron Jock giveaway, which means you have to pick up a phone.
Oh, that's so rude.
My
all that build up for that? You've had a rough week.
I thought that was good. 70 times picking up the phone? That's a lot of... Yeah, well, I don't know. That's why I said, how much would we want to put him to work?
That's wild. I mean, yeah, now he looks so sad. All right, what made you go to... What about...
What caller, Kyle?
What, 14.
Hell no.
14 times 4?
28, 56. Why did you 14 times 4? That's crazy.
I don't know. He was in our ear saying 14. So I said 14.
So you're a parrot. You do what he says. That's crazy.
Listen, I feel bad.
140. We're going to put a 0 on the end.
Whoa.
I took the kid out who got a bad heart.
They're already calling. I just got to figure out what the right number is. All right, we'll split the difference. 70.
70.
All right, caller 70. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. And I'm going to tell you about Iron Jock first because you don't need to pay for that fancy slogan and big logo. You need the silver ion technology that's woven into every thread, which Iron Jock has, which kills 99.9% of odor-causing bacteria, helping you look good, smell good, and you keep showing up when you're wearing comfortable, amazing gear. Now's your chance to win some Iron Jock gear. IronJock.com, IronJoc.com is where you can go. So caller number 70, 800-990-3776. You're going to win some Iron Jock gear. That's 800-990-3776. Caller 70, put Strouf to work and win your Iron Jock gear. Next.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN.
You said, I'm really down in the dumps. Nobody gave me a compliment on my new sweater. So, yeah, we're gassing you up, handsome. You go, King.
Look at that.
King on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
We've got delays along southbound 43 from just before Capitol Drive, pretty much stretching all the way down through the Marquette. More delays from Beecher all the way towards the KK River crossing. On southbound 41, slowing down just before the county line down to Appleton Avenue. Northbound is delayed from Mayfair Road up to, all the way up to Appleton Avenue, so it's going to be a slow one there. We also have that flooding with 241 or 27th Street closed between Elm Road and the West Frontage Road, just west of 94 in southern Milwaukee County. That's all because of the flooding that's happened down there. We are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Other than that, we do have showers and storms rolling through the area tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, otherwise a low of 42. Tomorrow the rain ends, mostly sunny, but the high will only get up to 50. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Some drinks just belong in the summer rotation, and the new carbless lemon iced tea vodka 4-pack is one of them. This limited release blends refreshing lemon iced tea flavor with smooth vodka and no carbonation for a crisp, easy drinking sip that feels right at home on the porch, by the water, or by the grill. Cool, classic, and full of summer flavor, it's got the makings of a seasonal staple. The new carbless lemon iced tea vodka 4-pack. Go to drinkcarbless.com to find carbless brand new flavor near you and grab it while you can.
An epic Brewers-Pirates series is coming April 24th through the 26th. Kick it off with Star Wars Night on Friday the 24th. And check out a post-game laser show presented by ESPN Milwaukee. Then on Saturday the 25th, get a Brewers windbreaker giveaway courtesy of Courts. Wrap up the series with Family Sunday fun and kids cheer free. Plus, the first 5,000 kids take home an Abner Uribe poster. Grab a seat at Brewers.com.
Looking for a better spot for your next team outing or client meeting? Welcome to Veer North, Milwaukee's upscale sports bar, designed for more than just game day. It's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strouf. Veer North, located on Milwaukee's east side, your go-to for catching the big game, happy hour, or your next group outing. This is more than your average sports bar. Elevated food, craft cocktails, and a modern atmosphere. Perfect for off-site meetings and entertaining clients. And when the game's on, you've got the best seat in the house. Veer North, Milwaukee's east side destination for business and game day alike.
Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Screaming Sicilian, more is amore. Amore, pepperoni, amore, mozzarella, amore. Screaming Sicilian,
Screaming Sicilian frozen pizza. More toppings, more flavor. More is amore.
When Milwaukee families need help, the United Way is there, reducing barriers to employment, providing transportation, safe and stable homes, and more for over 192,000 people.
And this month, Cunis is proud to stand beside them. Hi, I'm Bill Eater with Cunis of Milwaukee.
And I am Tony Avery with the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County. During the Cunis Drives Milwaukee 1000 event, they're donating $100 to the United Way for every vehicle sold.
Our goal this month is simple: 1,000 vehicles across 3 Cunis Milwaukee dealerships.
For a $100,000 donation to the United Way of Greater Milwaukee and Waukesha County.
To help us reach our goal, you'll find incredible deals on all new and pre-owned vehicles at our 3 locations in Greenfield, Oak Creek, and Hope Chevrolet on West Metro Auto Mall.
Be a part of driving Milwaukee forward at the Cunis Drives Milwaukee 1000 event.
Start your search today at CunisMKE.com. That's CunisMKE.com.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Turn your dream kitchen into a reality with the IKEA Dream Kitchen event. Now through April 21st, IKEA family members save 10% on what they spend. Got to rewind that. Strouf hit the IKEA family members save 10% when they spend $300. You know, I'm going to give them the what they deserve a little bit later. How about that? Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf on the show. Get some Swedish meatballs at IKEA, and I'll be back with what they actually are offering you when I can get my reading glasses out. Alex Strouf on the show. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace. 800-990-3776. Carbless talking text line. That was rough.
You're the best.
No way around it.
Maybe you should.
I was just being honest. I was like, they deserve better than this. I can't mess it up 5 times and do it.
Yeah, I mean, we all love
IKEA.us. You know, IKEA Oak Creek. They got everything. It's got kitchen design plan. I'll get to it all. I can do it without. Maybe I just shouldn't read.
I can't wait. You can. You don't need to read about it because we already know how great it is. I can't wait till we get to be on one of their setup designs that they have where we're going to be doing.
We'll be at the barbecue
broadcast.
bash.
Yeah, that's this August.
It's in my calendar. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't wait.
But what I do know is Kyle Wallace says some ridiculous things throughout the week, so we will relive Kyle next here.
Out of context and completely out of control.
What's going on with you?
She knew he was cheating.
One voice, endless confusion.
You don't mind just being okay. Look at you.
Who is Kyle talking about this time?
At a certain point, you're going to have to take that disrespect and say, bleep everybody.
It's Guess Who on KBN.
Who is Kyle talking about this week, but with a twist? We will get to that at the end.
I like a twist.
I also like a twist.
And shout.
And let it all out. All right, clip 1.
They really weren't interested in the Fire Doc or Let Him Play.
Who was not interested in Fire Doc or Let Him Play?
They weren't interested in Fire Doc. Oh, the little nice, wonderful kids and the people around me.
What were you about to call them?
I'm going to call them little badass kids. But they were wonderful.
Little rugrats?
They were living their best life. I love it. They were living their best life. But the people in my section were not very interested in that fire doc conversation.
That is correct.
You never told the story about how they sneezed on you.
No, I did not tell that story.
Tell it after we listen to the context.
There's too many kids around me, and with the kids acting a fool, they really weren't interested in the fire doc or let him play. I made a sign. I didn't tell the story how the little boy was kicking my seat.
No.
Oh, for real? I almost did it on the other show. Oh, my gosh. So there's this 3-year-old I'm assuming he's 3. Might have been 2 or 3. He's just having the time
probably was 5.
of his life. He just sitting there saying, defense, defense, defense. I'm like, all right, young king, defense, defense. So that was the end of the second quarter. I get up, leave my seat. I come back. It's halftime, and there's a rapper rapping, right? And usually when somebody's rapping, he's just, paying attention. The little boy behind me was still saying, defense, defense, defense.
At halftime during.
I said, uh-oh.
I don't think he knows how basketball works.
Got a little special egg behind me. And so I said, okay. Egg. What do you think I said? What you think I said?
What you mean? What do you mean? What do you think I said?
Else.
Oh, wow. A special egg behind me. I'm not sure.
Just stop saying special egg, please.
Okay, all right. A great young child behind me. And so then after he's defense, 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 he goes, ah. Woo! Start kicking my seat, and I'm like, okay, all right, it is what it is. And then all of a sudden, it's achoo! I said, oh! And I didn't say what the heck. I said, what in the what's that? And so then I looked at my brother, and he's just laughing. And then the mom or the caretaker, I don't know, it was like a group of 9 kids. She turned and she said, did he just sneeze on you? I'm like, what you think it was? But I said, yeah, it's all good. It's cool. And I just
meanwhile, you're freaking out internally. We know you.
I cussed in front of a kid. I jumped in the seat. Of course, I overreacted. I mean, what would you do if a 2 or 3-year-old sneezed on your neck? I mean,
it's not a big deal. I pick my daughter's nose every day.
That's your daughter. This is some random kid going, hey, shoot! And I mean the spit.
Will you pick your own kid's nose?
Yes, I'll pick my own kid's nose. Now, if my kids sneeze on me, I'm going to say, hey, little Kyle Jr. or Kyle Girl Jr.
Kyle Girl Jr.?
Make sure you cover up your nose now.
Kyle Girl Jr.?
You gotta be polite now. Sneeze if you're on.
How about Kylie?
Actually, I would have loved the name, but my fiance said absolutely not.
Because of Jenner or what?
I had Kylie, I had Khalid. Listen, I had all these names with K's.
Wait, you guys have already talked baby names?
Oh, we got our kids' names ready.
Really?
Good to go?
Yeah, why would we not?
Because you're not expecting a child, at least to my knowledge.
And you're getting married.
Well, I want to one day have kids.
Is this why you moved up the wedding so fast?
No,
congratulations!
We're hoping the stork delivers a baby at some point.
Fair enough.
Okay, let's move on to clip number 2 after that. Amazing story.
That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard come out of a coach's mouth.
What is the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard come out of a coach's mouth?
Has to be Doc Rivers. Doc, what did Doc say?
That's where my head went right away.
It may be Doc Rivers talking about his grandkids, but I feel like that was last week. I don't know. It's something Doc Rivers, some stupid he probably said.
It is Doc Rivers, but what did he say in particular that you called the most ridiculous thing you've ever heard come out of a coach's mouth? Come on, Kyle. It's the most ridiculous thing ever.
Oh, he probably says something about this season being I don't know. Listen, I just know it's Doc. Everything he says is crazy.
Ben's trying to cheat in a game he doesn't even play. He just got in my ear and he's saying,
I just want to know. I wanted to know. I wasn't going to tell him.
Yeah, he ain't going to tell me. What? There's so many things it could be.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's listen.
They failed him.
Wow.
They didn't fail each other. They failed him. That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard come out of a coach's mouth.
Yeah, they're hurting his resume.
That's what it was. That's crazy. That's crazy. He told the players that y'all failed me. What? Are you kidding me? You went into the locker room as a team. You're supposed to be a leader of a team, and you told the team, listen, y'all playing so bad, y'all messing with my legacy. That's crazy.
Well, you guys kind of shared the sentiment before when we played the Doc Rivers clip from the Bill Simmons podcast earlier today. I am blown away by the amount of people that won't shut up in regard to the Milwaukee Bucks. Everybody's talking.
In the Bucks.
Well, you're right. I mean, you see Bobby Portis is on FanDuel. Josh Glessing's talking.
Bobby don't care now. I mean, he's won a ship.
We've got the president on WTMJ. We've got Doc on podcast.
That makes sense on WTMJ. The president on the
home of the Bucks, of course.
Home of the Bucks.
But when it comes to this Giannis situation, Ben, wouldn't it just be best to be like, yeah, we hope he's back?
Yeah.
Rather than nobody knows what they want to do, like Doc Rivers said today?
And like the president of the Bucs said,
Right.
yeah, we don't know.
So everybody needs to take a breath.
Dude,
we can talk in a couple weeks.
We know what it is. We just need y'all to stop losing trade value for Giannis. Every time you talk, you're literally letting people know, oh, they're moving on from him. Giannis is he hasn't demanded a trade yet publicly. Like, that's good.
Let's move to the third clip.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable.
Benjamin, what is absolutely unacceptable that Kyle was referring to this week?
I was raised by Mama Wallace.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable. I know what this is.
I know you know.
Well, yeah, she told you. She talked to you. Oh, man. It's got to be something with the wedding.
Unbelievable by Ben Brust. Ben Brust doesn't know when we're talking about Ben Brust.
I was raised by Mama Wallace, and Mama Wallace said this is absolutely unacceptable of the way that I had to sleep, and something has to be done. And so I probably would have told them, like, listen, like, I stayed here, but I had no choice because I got here so late. I would have left, but because I got in so late, I was expecting a better experience, but this is unbelievable that this mattress was this hard. This doesn't make any sense to me.
How would I have known that he's Mama Wallace?
You sought advice from Kyle about how to get a refund on your hotel.
But when you threw Mama Wallace in there, how am I going to think it's going to tie back to my story?
If anything, everything Mama Wallace has done according to this wedding with adding all these names has been unacceptable. So obviously she would have been okay.
Take it easy on Mama Wallace.
I love my mama, and she can do what she wants, and she won the battle. I didn't. I did not win the battle. Now I'm just hoping and praying a lot of people say no. But
do you have like a secret handshake with your fiance when you get no's come back in? Like, yeah.
No, we just celebrate. We got 62 responses for no's.
Oh, that's not enough. You're hitting yeses at a high clip.
I told you.
For you.
It is concerning.
All right.
And all
Why'd
the
you say
no's-
good for you? Bad for Kyle.
Wait. All the no's were already no's we knew about beforehand.
Oh,
Well, I
my
said
God.
good
The
for
wedding of the year. They're not going to miss it.
People love Kyle, is what this means.
So this is why he's not trying to get people their invites with the right address that gave him the wrong address, because he's scared of the amount of people that will be there and how much money is going to be coming out of his
Hell
pocket.
no, all the bounce backs were people who were questionable anyways.
All right, this is the last clip of the day.
With a twist?
With a twist. Kyle, this is not you this time.
Oh.
This is Guess Who featuring Ben Brust.
Oh.
I need you to tell me what the hell Ben's talking about.
Teaches students how to understand the way we make sense of increasing complex scientific breakthroughs.
What is Ben reading in that clip?
Bro, I don't even know what I'm reading.
Scientific breakthroughs. Oh, I might have to hear it. Teaching kids.
Teaches students how to understand the way we make sense of increasing complex scientific breakthroughs.
Okay, obviously he's reading something. And I'm trying to
Yeah, that's not coming from the noggin, I can tell you that much.
Oh, this is when we Googled a word. I feel like we researched a word that he said earlier in the week because he didn't know what the word was. And Ben said the word, and he was like, he was like, wait. Do you even know what you just said? You remember that? You said a word.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
You used the word. You used the word.
Yeah, I'm worried about you.
What was it?
That is incorrect.
Oh.
Take a listen.
Life Science Communication, Bachelor's in Science. The department is one of the world-leading science communication programs, working at the intersection of science, media, and society. LSC teaches students how to understand the way we make sense of increasing complex scientific breakthroughs.
How did you learn in college?
I don't know.
Clearly,
That
you
was
don't
me
know.
describing
You
the
were
major.
you were reading the definition
of my Bachelor's in Science
of your
major.
diploma. Of your diploma.
Well, that's bad.
All right, bad week for you guys. I think you only got one right.
It's just bad that I can't hear what the definition of my major in college was and recognize that is it.
Yeah.
Tough look.
Update from baby girl. I'm sorry. 70 yeses, 4 nos.
Wow! That's an unbelievable percentage of yeses. You were hoping for the 20% rule?
I told you I was nervous. I said 20%. I was excited when y'all told me 20%. I was hoping. We just told the person 250. I'm getting nervous. We wanted 215.
And you invited 287?
287, something like that.
Looks like 283 are coming still. Update the seating chart. Boy, you were getting yourself in trouble.
Yes.
All right, then I'm going to tell you how to turn your dream kitchen into a reality with the IKEA Dream Kitchen event. Now through April 21st, IKEA family members save 10% when they spend $3,000 or more on section kitchen cabinets and eligible appliances and countertops. That's modern style, smart storage, and everyday functionality designed your way. Plus, those section cabinets come with a 25-year limited warranty. And if you're not sure where to start, you just got to go to IKEA Oak Creek, and you can talk to an expert kitchen planner, and they can guide you every step of the way so your dream kitchen is closer than you think. Stop in IKEA Oak Creek or IKEA.us online today. We'll wrap up the ESPN Wisconsin portion of the show and head to the 414 Hour at 4. Next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
We were going to extend more invites, but I just jumped the gun for some reason at the meeting because I thought I was being like funny and personable, and I just don't know how to read the room. I was like, oh, this guy who doesn't know me is going to think it's hilarious. Then I'm with Josh, and I'm saying, hey, Josh, you didn't get the first round invite. Suck it.
In what world would that person find that funny, though?
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app. With Wilde and Tausch, you won't miss a play.
Yeah, coaching matters a lot, and we've fallen short. Those are the facts. Matt LaFleur's on the clock, man. And I know he got an extension, but I'll say this. If they revert and don't get better, you're evaluated on your results.
Presented by Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin.
Everybody knows, it's championship or bust. That is what Green Bay is. And unfortunately, we've had 15 years of bust.
Weekdays from 9 to noon on 94.5 ESPN, ESPN Milwaukee's YouTube channel, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Wisconsin weather doesn't ease into spring. It keeps you guessing. That's why your windows and doors need to handle everything. At Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin, we build for year-round comfort. Now get 0% interest until 2030. That's years of no interest, so you can upgrade now and pay over time. Plus, enjoy a free in-home consultation, expert installation, and a 10-year limited warranty. But order by April 30th. Schedule today at PellaWI.com.
And ESPN Radio Extra Point with Chris Canty.
They've been star hunting for a while now. It didn't work out with Damian Lillard a couple of years ago. He ended up getting shipped to the Milwaukee Bucks. I think this is a situation now where you're hoping that you can make a run at being able to get a player like Giannis to build around. Pat Riley has shown once he gets that superstar in the building, he knows how to field a competitive team around him. So I would feel differently about the prospects of the Miami Heat moving forward if they were able to land Giannis this summer, but there is no question about it. The Miami Heat are never going to be in a situation where they can be a top-of-the-lottery type of squad. They're always going to try to be competitive. Based on how today's NBA goes and the elimination of true free agency, then you're going to have to star chase, and you're going to have to be able to land a trade and get a superstar talent that can be the best option on a championship-winning team. And Giannis has proven that he can do that, albeit a long time ago.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
We expect our information in real time. US Med carries continuous glucose monitors, which provide real-time readings of blood glucose levels. US Med is an approved provider for Medicare and over 500 private insurers. So call 888-665-0696 today for a free insurance and Medicare benefits check as easy as... That's 888-665-0696.
Hey, Tom, I just really can't get my kids off their phones lately. What's your secret, man?
I told you last time, go to PrecisionSportsOnline.com and buy a hoop. And while you're there, include their court line painting. You'll thank me later. PrecisionSportsOnline.com. That's PrecisionSportsOnline.com.
It's ESPN Wisconsin's Game Night, so for Events by Design. Events like appreciation parties and retreats can go a long way towards boosting morale and retaining top talent. Events by Design is your go-to creative partner for employee events that truly make an impact. They help leaders retain top talent by making their people feel seen, valued, and celebrated. The creative team at Events by Design does all the planning and production, making sure things not only look great, but also work. Make a smart investment in your culture today. Search online, Events by Design. They design, you party.
Earth Justice is a national legal nonprofit defending the environment and people's health. Until justice stands for all, our lawyers will never rest. More at earthjustice.org/neverrest. Earth Justice, because the earth needs a good lawyer.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
I really have been waiting for this moment. Your favorite TV game show just hit the casino floor. Bigger, brighter, and more thrilling than ever. Wheel of, not Strouf, Fortune!
Oh!
Is heading to Potawatomi Casino Hotel. Take a spin of the Wheel of Fortune slot machine and feel the rush of the giant wheel in front of you. Crank up the excitement with the bonus feature, surprise win moments, and plenty of chances to shout, "Come on, big spin," even though I'm going to chant, "Wheel of Strouf Fortune!" They also have Mr. Monopoly racing around boards. Again, it's bingo. It's slot machines. It's table games. It's the sports book. It's everything all inside Potawatomi Casino Hotel. That 2,000 square foot video wall. The great food, drink specials. When they provide shuttles, it's something you must do because it's such an easy process. Everything is amazing with Potawatomi Casino Hotel. What picture is that, Alex?
That's a picture of me in Las Vegas playing Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
I'm so excited it's coming to Potawatomi.
I don't think I can explain, we went on a generational run the last day of my bachelor party in Arizona.
How do I...
On Wheel of Fortune? I love Wheel of
tell
Fortune.
us how...
4 of us had money in the slot machine, and the way this one worked, and a lot of them do, is all you need to do is have the spin on the third reel land in the middle line. So if you have 3 reels, right? Slot machine, usually 3 reels.
Oh, okay, got it.
You got that? There's a line that goes across, and sometimes there's a diagonal one. Mm-hmm. There's just one that goes across for this one. And if it lands perfectly on the third reel, it says spin, it starts going, wheel! Oh, we hit it like 6 times.
How much money did you put in? How much did you win?
But we probably walked away with $4,000.
And you put in how much?
Probably $400 each. Like we went 10x. It just kept hitting and hitting and hitting and hitting. We couldn't believe it. I got a picture to send to Strouf to prove it. But then now,
what did you do with that money?
The 3 others were much wiser. This was my bachelor party where I wasn't in.
You didn't spend it all again on the last day.
No. That same night.
You made $1,000. You made $600 and you spent it.
He blew it.
Yeah, I went to the roulette table.
Oh, gosh.
I love roulette.
Hopefully the 529 plan is up and running.
Yeah.
It's been funded through all your fun already.
Yes. I don't need you to worry about him.
What I do?
That's very,
you.
That's very true. He'll be all right.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf. 800-990-3776 is the Carbless Talk and Text line. On another note, speaking of 529, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in this Brust household. My wife is out of town, so it's me and my daughter, and she's over 2 now, so she can speak, communicate, understand what's going on for the most part.
That's good.
And so I was like, all right, hey, I'm gonna shower. Like, you go in your room and you read. And she goes, Ote.
All right, buckwheat.
Come on, Kyle.
What the hell, man?
Come on, Kyle.
No, I see how that can be offensive.
I
forgot that I was talking about your daughter. I just heard Ote, and it just came to my mind. I'm sorry. Your daughter is not buckwheat. Buckwheat is a great character. Ote. Go ahead. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be offended.
Don't you tell it time you say Ote?
But You should probably tell her, hey, honey, it's okay. You should just
Thanks for the parenting advice. No, it's really cute.
Yeah, it's cute until she walking around. She walking around everywhere. They said, hey, do you want this?
She's 2 years old.
Yeah,
she can't put full sentences together. This is good.
Once you go to kindergarten, she's talking about Otay, and the kids start making fun of her.
She's 3 years away from kindergarten.
2.
No.
She'll be 4 in 2 years.
Next year would be full daycare.
I guess.
And then half preschool, then kindergarten.
Oh, because she's only 2. Okay.
Yeah. She's.
She got some time.
You're ruining the story.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Otay?
Otay. I'm sorry.
You got to. For now on, you have to say Otay the rest of the show after disrespecting my daughter.
No, me. It was such adorable.
I want to share the picture. It's so cute. I get out of the shower and I go into her room and she's reading "Oh Baby, the Places We'll Go," and she's just sitting there. She can't read. She can't read.
She's a Brust.
But she's looking at it. She's going, damn! Come on!
I don't know what
What's
happened.
wrong with you?
I'm going to turn my mic off. I'm just sitting out.
All right, buckwheat. She's a Brust. Of course she can't read.
Mic is off.
No, put it on. No, turn your mic on. What else you got to say?
Nothing.
Was she 4 eyes too? She got glasses already.
I know she was precious. I know that much.
She doesn't have glasses, but I mean, dude, she can't read. She's a Brust. That's crazy.
That's the best line in the show.
I know, but he's taking out my 2-year-old daughter who can't defend herself.
I'm sorry, but she's so precious.
I know, but you don't get to say that anymore.
No, I saw the photo and I said, "Oh my gosh!"
Yeah, oh my gosh! Look at that Otay special baby.
But before you continue, did the book have pictures? Or did it have words?
Both.
Okay.
It was a Dr. Seuss.
So can I ask? So what do you think she was doing when she was looking at the book?
I don't know. She was looking at the pictures, like her dad would.
So what did she say when you said, "Oh, sweetie, look at the book"? What you learn? What she say?
She can't make sentences like that. It's the idea that she sat quietly and went through a book. Like, what do you expect her to be, a baby genius?
No, I don't know. Not that.
Clearly not, because she's a Brust.
50% messed that up.
Kyle.
She's cute, though.
Everyone is on Team Kyle, which is sad because everyone on the Carpus Talk text line doesn't have a heart.
I'm saying, did you put the picture up? Adorable.
No, we're not putting the picture up.
Oh, okay. Well,
now you're trying to expose?
No, I'm not. But the thing that got me, because when you told me she was reading the book earlier, I said, okay. But I think it's just precious that she actually listened.
Like her favorite book right now is The Cat in the Hat.
Oh.
And so what do you think she calls the book?
The Cat in the Hat.
No, she can't do 4 words. So it's cat hat.
Oh.
So, like, you need to understand, you are taking out someone who can barely speak
I'm
right
not
now.
taking her out.
Like, she can barely speak. She can understand what's going on. But she, of course, she can't read. It's the fact that she listened and sat in the chair while I showered that's a good thing. And you said, she can't read. She's a Brust.
That's not her fault. She just was born into the world. But she's adorable, and she listened, and she has her mother, which is going to save her.
Ryan McGuanago, I am going to make sure that when next time my daughter sees Kyle, I'm going to, like, have her sneeze in her hands and run up to him and rub it all over him.
No, she'll be okay. She's adorable. She'll get away with it. She already got little boys wanting her. That's true. That's true.
The way you said that is crazy.
Now, is that not true?
Don't pull me into this.
Wait a minute.
I'm leaving you on an island.
No, he was the one trying to pimp his little daughter out, was he not? Strouf?
That part is true. That part is true.
That's what I'm saying.
Pimp out is so strong. That is so strong. This is ridiculous.
What's a better word?
I don't know.
I'm not the wordsmith around
Not at all. And you've taken out my...
But she's beautiful and adorable, and it was so cute to see her sitting in that chair reading that book and listening. You're a good dad.
She's going to be a doctor.
Yeah, I think she could be a doctor.
Could she?
She's going to get the best.
She can't read, though. She's a Brust.
Well, she has 50% chance.
2 minutes.
Delays along southbound 43 starting just before Capitol Drive all the way down towards the KK River crossing. On the northbound side, patchy delays heading up into the Marquette, and then it really starts to slow down up past North Avenue. Southbound on 41, we've got backups from about Main Street, Menominee Falls down to Appleton Avenue. Northbound's backed up from Watertown Plank Road all the way up to Capitol. And then again, just north of Appleton Avenue all the way up towards Main Street. Traffic is brought to you by James Imaging Systems, your local document imaging partner. Dedicated to helping businesses do business better. Visit jamesimaging.com. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, we are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Other than that, we do have showers and storms rolling through the area tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, otherwise a low of 42. Tomorrow the rain ends, mostly sunny, but the high will only get up to 50. Weather's brought to you by Infinity Exteriors, dedicated to saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. Mother Nature can be unpredictable. Your roof, siding, and windows shouldn't be. We install peace of mind with transparency and quality guaranteed. Visit infinityexteriors.com. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
How are things at Kessler's Greenfield, Kelly?
Fantastic. I heard you have an idea for springtime.
I love spring.
I have a big collection of new life to show you.
New life is a spring thing.
Show us. I call it crosses and clovers.
These are amazing.
Well done, Kelly.
These are stunningly unique.
Kelly, the surface of this 4-leaf clover is fantastic. What's it made of?
Sarah, the surface of that lucky 4-leaf clover is made of crushed black diamonds.
Wow. I'm buying this one. How much?
$185. In yellow gold vermeil, it's just $270. This cross, $90.
And these initials pendants?
These are $60.
Clovers, crosses, and personalized pendants.
And a leprechaun that says they're magically delicious.
Sarah, that's a breakfast cereal.
Kelly, you've done well.
Extremely well.
Extremely very well. Happy springtime, everyone.
To find the Kesslers nearest you, visit KesslersDiamonds.com.
Tune in to KBN every day at 2 o'clock. Kyle, Brust, Nortman. 94.5 ESPN is WKTI and WKTI HD, Milwaukee.
A locally owned Good Karma brand station.
Broadcasting live from the Gruber Law Office's One Call That's All studio at the Avenue in downtown Milwaukee. This is Kyle, Brust, Nortman, KBN on 94.5 ESPN, the ESPN Wisconsin app, and streaming live at ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube. The 414 Hour on KBN is brought to you by Siding Unlimited. Siding Unlimited is Wisconsin's leader in Pella window installation. Looking for new windows, siding, roof, and doors? Visit them at sidingunlimited.com.
It's the 414 Hour at 4 on KBN.
They all mad because I got the Torilo. Torilo.
Torilo.
Torilo.
Do the spin, Strouf. Do the spin.
Hey.
If you ain't no, she got a bankroll.
She got a bankroll.
It's not a secret. She could take you.
She can take you.
I got a lot of problems. And I can't go. But it's okay, cause I got the Torilo.
Do a spin, Strouf.
Torilo.
Another spin. And another spin. And a fourth spin. And down he goes. Oh, he's up again. Do another spin. All right. Save that heart. Save that heart.
Hey.
Smoked my ankle on a chair.
Uh-oh, it's broken.
He all right.
Here we go.
He can't afford that. He already got to get his heart checked.
What better way to say? Here we go. Here we go with Strouf. Dramatic Strouf. To my left is Tori Lowe. To my right is Kyle Wallace.
A chair took his ankle out. The plastic chair took your ankle out?
It's a metal piece.
You got to be careful when you're in the groove.
You ain't a groove. You call that a groove?
Yeah, that was the groove.
That's a groove?
Hey.
It's something.
I guess
it's a vibration.
Yeah.
Would you call it rhythm?
The rhythm, the beat of the rhythm.
That was
Strouf,
rhythm.
Yeah. In his own way.
Yes, specifically in his own way.
So it is Tori Lowe on this Friday here. Tori, it's here. It's tomorrow. It's the Tori Lowe community cleanup.
Hey,
what are the updates?
Hey, look, let me tell you something. We got 255 volunteers.
That's not enough.
It's they're gonna bring their family members.
I know. I'm just saying we need more.
Because last year we had a 250 something. Then they went over that.
Yeah, we had over 300.
Over
people
300 people just showed up. So a lot of people just registered. Then they gonna just bring the crew after.
Yeah, you can do that. You can bring the crew.
Yeah, they just wanted to get the registration filled out.
How many locations you got?
We got 3 locations right now. We got Evolve Church. We're going to be in that area at Evolve Church, and then we're coming down by Pitt's Mortuary. Pitt's Mortuary on 2031 West Capitol Drive. Evolve Church is on 6550 North 76th Street. Mm-hmm. And then we'll end at Martin Luther King Elementary School, 3275 North 3rd Street, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And we also got MMSD that'll be out there with the hazardous materials where you can drop it off. They're going to have the mobile unit at Dr. Martin Luther King Elementary School. So that's going to be powerful.
Powerful. 8 to 2. The drop-off, you can drop off like paint type of things left over, like batteries from housing batteries that you have inside your house and different things like that.
Propane tank cylinders.
Yeah.
Strouf, are you making it?
I will be there all 3 stops.
I love it.
We got the team. The team is out.
And it starts at 8 a.m.
I'm bringing the daughter.
Hey, we rolling.
We'll be there at 8 a.m. at Evolve Church. I can't wait.
Kyle's got to face my daughter after completely taking her out last
she's
segment.
Precious.
Kyle,
I didn't take her out.
Bring her a book.
I'll bring her a picture book.
No. What you're going to do is you're going to read to her.
One
story
fish,
time.
2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish.
Cat in the Hat.
Fish.
That's her favorite book.
That's
her favorite book right now.
She already has that. I'll bring her
Cat
one
Hat
fish, 2
is
fish,
what she
blue
calls
fish.
it, but Kyle makes fun of her for not being able to say the full title.
She says Otay, and I said
Otay.
Yeah, what does that remind you?
Like buckwheat.
That's what I said.
She's 2 years old.
But when he said Otay, I didn't know the story.
That's what she.
I didn't.
So I
know the
said,
story
"Hey,
yet.
Dad, Mom's out of town. Dad's gonna hop in the shower. Can you go in your room and read?" She goes, "Otay, it's cute as hell."
And I said the same thing. You
Little
said.
Rascals.
Yeah, exactly. That's what they were
That's
offended
awesome.
by it. I thought it was
What
cool.
else did he say?
And I quote, Ben said, "She's 2. She doesn't know how to read." And Kyle replied with, "Yeah, she's a brust."
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now, that was a low.
She's 2.
That was a
You should have heard him try to do his IKEA read earlier today.
Oh.
Hey, slow.
Here
Come
we
on.
go.
Strouf.
We may have some evidence on the.
Exactly. Thank you. We may have some evidence.
I may have to throw the flag on this.
Exactly. We may
and get a replay.
Strouf, you got the replay of him
I
trying
don't know.
to do that
We're going to throw the flag on this. We got the challenge flag out there.
That's what I'm saying. So it ain't me. I'm just going based off what I done heard now.
And allegedly, Kyle thinks I was part of the breakout room when in like 3rd, 4th grade when you read around the circle and you popcorn. They take me out of the class.
When they take the kids out the class.
Where he got to go in the other room.
Yeah, you got to go in the other room.
Oh, wow.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
You want me to come help teach the children you teach in the morning?
You
need some volunteers?
Maybe it'll help.
Gym
unlock.
class? Is there physical education?
Maybe they can do gym.
Maybe 100 jumping jacks.
I've met Tori's children. He's doing an excellent job.
Yeah.
He don't need to do anything.
Oh,
to
yeah.
take them off.
I'm bringing the toughest Dr. Seuss book for you to read to her tomorrow.
Green eggs and ham.
No, that's not the toughest.
Oh, what's the toughest?
Fox on Socks.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Fox on socks.
Yep. Your brain's going to hurt
I love
after
my
it.
fox with the socks. Socks go fox, fox, fox.
That's not how it goes. And I'm going to make sure you read every single word.
You trying to hijack the cleanup with me doing a reading section. With
you got to apologize. You at least have to apologize to her.
I'll apologize to her. I didn't mean to offend her. I think if she watched the little
She's crying at daycare right now. They have the show. Wow. They have the show on a daycare every day.
Well, I would think that it would be,
Seems like a bad decision by that daycare.
Yeah, it really does.
It is. That's a good call. I mean, obviously I was joking, but when you said it like that, I was like, yeah, it's not a good idea. Do you have the evidence that they're speaking of? Yeah, because there is none, because I read perfectly.
We got the challenge flag still out here now.
Strouf gave up. It's Friday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Strouf.
Yeah, okay. Well, I guess we got to pick the challenge flag up.
I was cutting a video of Kyle telling Ben that his daughter can't read because she's a brust.
Oh, wow.
I think it's just We should just let that move on. But I'm so excited though.
Yeah, the Torilo Community Cleanup.
8 a.m. to 12.
The website, just so everyone's got it.
ToriloCleanup.com.
And also, if you show up, right, we got the 3 sections. We're at Evolve Church from 8 until 9. We're at Pitt's Mortuary from 9:30 until 10:30. And we're at MLK Elementary School in Milwaukee from 11 until 12. And at 12 o'clock, we're actually going to be inside of the gym. If you clean up, you can't just come and eat.
Right.
If you clean up with us that day, you come inside. Cousin Subs is going to be giving subs away. Pops Barbecue will also be having food there. So we'll have some food. We'll have some community members
Ben
talk
and
about
Jerry?
it. Yeah, Ben and Jerry ice cream will be there. So it's going to be a great time to celebrate the storm.
The way he said that, I was like, who's Ben and Jerry?
Ice cream.
Yeah, get that
Call it
now.
Ray
Ben
Jeff.
and Jerry are going to be there.
Call it Ray Jeff.
Jerry, yeah,
Ben and Jerry are going to be there.
I got it.
So
It's going to be tasty.
Tori, I want you to hear this. Earlier on Willie and Tausch, Evan Williams, an up-and-coming safety. It could be a Pro Bowl caliber safety for the Green Bay Packers, alongside Xavier McKinney. Had this to say about the Bears fans.
Bears fans, they have one winning season, and trying to rage bait us and get a reaction out of us. But no, we're not standing for it. But no, yeah, some high schoolers have definitely had a couple of strong opinions about their fandom and all that. But just had to let them know that we're coming for them.
I like that.
Yep,
I like that. We coming for you. You had one good win, a couple good wins in last season, but now it's time to implement our dominance back on the Bears.
Yeah, it's easy. It's easy to
I like
win.
this. I like this mentality.
Yeah,
I figured you would.
And it's easy for Chicago Bears fans to get excited about 1 year, but the thing is that in the sport of football, it's not just about one season if you don't win a championship. Right. It's not just about winning for one season. It is absolutely about having sustained success. And so now the pressure is all on is that y'all became the top dog, quote unquote, in the NFC North as you did win the NFC North. How will you be able to handle that pressure? How will you be able to react for that? So that is something that I look forward to seeing, and I don't think they're going to be reacting very well from it.
Well, I'll say this: the Bears became the Detroit Lions the year before. Like I said, the Packers is always in the hunt, but sometimes a team will emerge in the division with the Packers. And this year, with this past season, was the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
the only thing that is hard to continue to say, and like you're not wrong about them coming in being in the division. The difference between the two teams you just mentioned, sure, maybe
they got the same coach.
No. Sure, okay. Maybe there isn't the success in the playoffs from anyone in the NFC North, but they have a division title.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and the Packers haven't had that in 4 years.
We've had a lot of it, but this
I got
2022, last year, Aaron Rodgers, love. Now, again, my big thing, and it is everyone's, and I feel like it kind of has been a thing, but as the season's gone on, it's just kind of fallen apart. Last year was a great opportunity to win the North. It really felt like the Packers at 9-3-1 had the chance to win the Super Bowl, not just because of the way they were playing, because the record was putting them in a position where they were going to get a home game, and you weren't going to have to be the 7th seed again. The prior 2 years you were, and now that's 3 straight years. The biggest thing is the Packers need a freaking home game in the playoffs. And ideally, you want the 1 seed, but it's such a only one team gets it, so it's hard to be like, yes, everyone wants that.
But we should be aiming for that.
You should be aiming for that, but still getting a home playoff game like the Rams were able to do this year, despite not being the number 1 seed.
Oh, they did get a home playoff game in round 1. So I mean that is definitely something that's important. And I think that it should be
not just round 1.
No, they went to Chicago the second week.
That's right.
And so I definitely believe that
was in the cold, ugly Soldier Field.
Nasty.
The Rams didn't have a home playoff game. The Rams didn't have a home playoff game this year, did they?
Oh my God, they didn't.
No, I was gonna say they went on the road in the first week and they won.
They went to Carolina.
Yeah, they went to Carolina.
They struggled with the Panthers.
Yeah, they struggled.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to win. You got to win the division in order to get a.
Just win the division. That's all it is.
And I think that the competitive nature of our division is where everybody makes their team built to beat the Packers. Like it's no secret that they just want to beat the Packers because the Packers has always been good for so long. So the Chicago Bears, the Detroit Lions, the Vikings, they try to make a team to beat the Packers. Because if they can beat the Packers, they feel like they got a good chance in the playoffs. The Packers, all they have to do is rise to the occasion. And I think that the Packers can get everybody healthy this year, have a healthy season, and not, run into certain injuries with certain key players. The Packers will win the division again.
Jason Wilde brought it up to us the other day. In his 31 years of covering the team, there hasn't been just a healthy season where there's injuries all the time. The biggest part that you said is
players.
Who the injuries are to.
The key players.
And the injuries, imagine if one of them, Tucker Kraft.
Yeah, you keep a Tucker Kraft.
Devontae Wyatt and Micah Parsons. And Zach Tom was never fully healthy that entire year either.
Well, I'll say this when it comes to the Packers. If you say Micah Parsons stays healthy this year, it changes the outlook of the season. I still believe a Tucker Kraft does help you because of the ball distribution, and then you get Christian Watson back. So it makes the offense that much more electric. So I agree with Tori. It deals with health. But, Tori, I am interested to know, because we talked earlier this week with Brian Bulaga and Jason Wilde here on Kyle Brust Nortman, listen, when you look at this team and its roster in the offseason, what would you say this offseason was? Do you like it? You think it's okay?
You know what? I think this offseason was about getting Micah Parsons back, Tucker Kraft. We got to get our players healthy.
So you think
the win is to get healthy players back.
So you think the best players? So the biggest addition
that are injured.
The biggest addition they're going to have is getting guys healthy. Where I think the biggest addition they're going to have is bringing in veteran leadership. And that's what I think they did when they brought in Javon Hargrave. That's what I thought they did when they brought in Zaire Franklin. Those two guys.
And those things still got to play out. But what I'm saying is, if we could just get our starters in a position where they're ready to start the season healthy, we got a good chance, because these are impact players. And if you lose impact players, it don't matter who you bring in, because they still got.
And they are very top heavy, as Jason Wilde has pointed out as well. He believes in the kind of that first 25 to 30, and after that it gets a little lighter. Tori Lowe Community Cleanup.com.
Yep, Tori Lowe Cleanup.com.
ToryLoweCleanup.com. ToryLoweCleanup.com.
I know everybody's concerned a little bit about the rain. There will be no rain tomorrow, and we're gonna make sure. It's probably not going. Hopefully, no floods in the area. But this is the perfect time to clean up the community after a storm like this. We can clean some of the gutters. We can clean up some of the litter that we have, and also encourage folks in your community. If you live on the north side of Milwaukee, south side, if you live in the suburbs, if you live out in Waukesha County, Washington County, Ozaki County, wherever you live, make sure you cleaning up your community as well to help mitigate some of these floods. But tomorrow we come together as a group and a team
and get them drains clear.
Yeah, we're going to clean it up, baby.
Have you heard about Bling Bling Kyle Wallace?
I see the bling.
No, I'm talking about a different bling he's going to have soon.
There is some bling on my
heard yet.
Yeah, there is some bling on my neck, but also more importantly, Tori, your boy went to Paul's Jewelers in West.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, classic. They've been there. They've been helping the community for so long. And guess what? He just sent me a picture of what my ring looked like. Oh, boy.
Oh, that's powerful.
It is extra powerful. And the thing about it is they custom build your ring. Yes, I'm going to have a one-of-a-kind ring, and she's going to have a one-of-a-kind ring wedding band, because we deserve it, and you deserve it as well.
That's amazing.
It is amazing. So if you or your loved one is looking to get jewelry, or you're looking to buy that special wedding band, or you're looking to get your wedding ring, you know where to go. It is Paul's Jewelers, where they specialize in lab-grown or mined traditional diamonds. It will work with any budget. Yes, it will work with any budget. I talked to him. I said, hey, I want to kind of take a little bit off here and do that. He said, Kyle, I got you. And that's what I love about working with Paul's Jewelers. And so if you are looking to upgrade your life, and you're looking to propose, if you're looking to get some jewelry, if you're looking to get your diamond ring, you can do it at Paul's Jewelers, who have been serving the community for years. So make sure you visit them today in West Dallas. It is Paul's Jewelers in West Dallas, and they will take great care of you.
Strouf said he has a question for me next. That's all I know.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman.
We need the final end here.
Yes, we do, Jason.
Oh, okay. Screw you, Ben Brust.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Southbound 43 backing up from before Capitol Drive all the way down through to about Lincoln. We got the northbound side slowing down from the KK River crossing up past Lincoln, back on the brakes from Beecher through the Marquette up to about North Avenue. 894 southbound technically starts slowing down on 41 from Watertown Plank Road all the way down and around the Hale interchange to about 27th Street. The westbound side backing up out of the Mitchell interchange to about 51st. And then we've got eastbound 94. Heavy ride from 164 to Springdale, back on the brakes from about 84th Street all the way to 35th. There's only one sports book you can call the best in the Midwest. It's Potawatomi Sportsbook. Catch every game this season. Potawatomi Sportsbook will be open and ready for play. Potawatomi Sportsbook, bet above the rest. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, we are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Other than that, we do have showers and storms rolling through the area tonight. Mostly cloudy skies otherwise, a low of 42. Tomorrow the rain ends, mostly sunny with the high
one place. The Yingling Guest Hotline. Exclusive insight from Hall of Famers, All-Stars, and Game Changers, all on the Yingling Guest Hotline.
He is Adam Schefter. But it's hard to argue with what he's doing. He's playing at an elite level right now.
The Yingling Guest Hotline on ESPN Wisconsin.
They're winning games. He's playing great football. I think every time he does that, he wins over more and more people.
Yingling, now officially in Wisconsin. DG Yingling & Son, Pottsville, PA. Enjoy responsibly.
Take it home this April at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, Milwaukee. $300,000 is on the line, and you're at bat to win your share. Just play with your rewards card for entries. Prize drawings on Thursdays. Plus, your April drawing entries all count toward another prize drawing in June. It's the Base Race Game Show. Only at Potawatomi. More info online. Must be 21 and a rewards member to play.
Do you know the secret to losing up to 1 pound of fat every day? At Milwaukee Weight Loss, we know the secret. Our doctor-developed, easy-to-follow weight loss program helps you lose weight fast, naturally and safely, and with no drugs or injections with risk of serious side effects, no prepackaged meals, bars, shakes, and no exercising required. Our program helps reset your metabolism so you can keep the weight off for good with a coach for ongoing support. Our program costs up to half as much and works up to twice as fast as most other programs. Go to MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com to schedule your free consultation.
Homer here for Milwaukee Weight Loss. Been on the journey since January, over 3 months, down 26 pounds today. If you're looking for a safe and easy program that will actually help you keep the weight off, this is it. Many patients lose 20 to 30 pounds in a month or two. That's up to a pound per day. And for a limited time, get $200 off with the spring special. Book your free consultation at MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com. That's MilwaukeeWeightLoss.com.
Results may vary.
You've already put in the work. Now there's a way to make it count towards your degree. At Lakeland University, your work and life experience can earn you college credit, helping you finish faster, saving time and money. With flexible evening and online classes, plus multiple start dates, Lakeland fits your life. Study 100% online at one of our 6 locations across Wisconsin or on our residential campus in Sheboygan County. Customize your degree to fit your life, your goals, your future, without missing the moments that matter, at work or at home. Your experience matters here. Lakeland University. Experience it your way.
Life's better with Drive My Way from American Family Insurance, because we know it's more than just a car. It's your escape pod, your adventure mobile, your memory maker. And we help protect the dreams that drive you. Personalize what you pay for auto insurance and you could save between 10 and 35%. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Unsafe driving behaviors may increase your rate. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
If you're chasing big jackpots and nonstop excitement, Potawatomi Casino Hotel is your place to play with fast payouts. You're right back in the action before you know it. Never miss out on a jackpot. Keep track of the jackpot amounts on digital billboards with over 2,600 slot machines, including exclusive straight from the Vegas Strip. It's all right here in Milwaukee. Play with the denominations from 1 cent up to $100. That's crazy. They have a sports book. They have the casino hotel. They have bingo. They have table games. They have everything at Potawatomi Casino Hotel, and their amazing spot. I was told that Alex Strouf had a question for me. Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace with Alex Strouf on the show.
Ooh, questions from Strouf.
I do have questions, and it's not, are you ashamed your daughter can't read? That will not be my question.
Dang, that's crazy. That was last hour. Bringing up old stuff.
It was like 30 minutes ago.
Was that not last hour? 30 minutes ago, not last hour? Oh, this is the problem. This is. You stay far away from her when it comes to education.
Yeah, that's probably fair. So, the Analysis Live was a blast last month. It was. I had a great time.
Time was had.
Time was had over at the Riverside Theater, and you two had the honor of being kind of like live hosts. You had microphones. You were bouncing around. You were talking to important people, including you, Ben. Mm-hmm. You had the opportunity to talk to the back-to-back NL Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, footage is starting to come out from this interaction between you and Pat Murphy. Are you aware of this?
I'm very aware.
Oh, right. I'm not aware. What happened?
I want you to listen to this.
The audio doesn't show his smile, him pointing to his kid.
Can you calm down for a minute?
No, I will not, because you're trying to put me in a bad spot.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Kyle, I'm going to let you listen.
Okay.
And then we will react to
Basically, the question that Strouf is going to ask is, does Pat Murphy seem amused, which is fair.
Actually, that's not what I was going to ask. I'm going to ask something else. Here we go.
How about the two-time NL Manager of the Year, Pat Murphy? I got the jersey. Pat, this thing cost me $200 at the team store. They don't sell your jersey. What
were you going for there?
They got to get his jersey. I mean, I had to custom make that thing.
First off, was it actually $200?
Yes.
It's expensive.
He got money.
Why were you telling him that, though?
Oh, so he knows. I went in on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, no one has... Literally, hang on, press pause. At opening day, all the teammates that work with on the sales side for the Brewers open day were like, you probably are the only person that has a Pat Murphy Brewers jersey. Obviously, there was counsels because he played and whatever. Mm-hmm. And now the goal is to find another one. I'm going to be looking for. I want to see if anyone else is going to have one. No one's going to have one. No one custom made a Pat Murphy jersey.
Like a Nedios jersey or something like that, or Ron Renicky jersey.
So please continue. Pat, this thing cost me $200 at the team store. They don't sell your jersey.
Hey, I'm Ben. They don't sell your freaking jersey at the team store.
And he pointed at his kid and say, look, he's got my jersey. So it was a good moment.
Oh, okay. I didn't.
How come you didn't pull up the whole clip for the YouTube audience?
Well, he didn't.
It's a hit piece.
He didn't say.
This is a hit piece, is what it is.
As someone who was in a crowd very close to you,
I know a hit piece when I see one.
I didn't hear him say, "Hey, he has my jersey" to his kid.
Correct, because it was just a point and a smile. I didn't know he was smiling because I wasn't even looking at him.
You did have your back to him. That is how that works. That is how that works.
Oh, that's right, because I wanted to show him that I had his jersey. This all adds up now why I didn't see him smile. Good to see the clip today and see that he was smiling.
Wait a minute. At that point,
the whole thing.
Wait. Ben Brust, you didn't see him smile. So after you said that, did you think live in that moment, like, uh-oh?
I was like, I don't know if he's into this. Because I turned around and I pointed at the back of my Pat Murphy jersey. I was like, and I looked at him and I was like, he ain't smiling. Pat, this thing cost me $200 at the team store. They don't sell your jersey.
It's so awkward. They don't sell your jersey.
No, I thought it was swaggy, but...
Yo, play it through.
I did. That's it.
But Ben,
there's a whole clip. This is a hit piece.
Ben definitely panicked after he turned around.
Yeah, because he wasn't smiling. So yeah, that's what came out of my mouth. I was like, Pat, they don't sell your jersey.
He was definitely panicking.
What I do want to know, though, with your teammate or all your guys here is, do they trust your snacks more or your lineup card?
I think the snacks by far.
What's the new pocket special this year?
Why has it got to be new?
Why has it got to be new? Pancakes for everybody. How about Trevor over here? Here's what I want to know. You got time in the bullpen.
Wait. So he realized, okay, he ain't
give me no. I'm out of here. Bro, good play by me.
It was a good play.
I was like, all right, he ain't playing.
Pat is not giving you any type of love. All right,
I go, all right, pancakes for everyone. Trevor McGill over there.
Now that it's refreshing in my mind, he was so short with Ben. Just quick.
Bro, he said nothing.
No fun. And even when you get a chance to watch
now that I've seen the video come out today, I feel 10,000 times better about the interaction because.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I mean.
I felt worse.
Oh, I felt way better. He was smiling. Like, he was smiling even when he answered the question. He's a very stoic guy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Pat, this thing cost me $200 at the team store. They don't sell your jersey. God, if I was a stand-up comedian performing, my mic sounds like I'm performing, obviously, and no one's giving me some chuckles.
Yeah, yeah.
Could have used a courtesy laugh from Strouf running video in the back.
Yeah, he probably was. Well, actually, he was sweating his life away back there.
I was sweating.
Definitely wasn't chuckling.
Bad sweat night for me.
I didn't realize
bad
this video.
sweat days, sweat nights.
Did they drop some clips?
Yeah, your Miles Turner interview didn't make the first cut.
That's cool. That's fine. Miles wasn't as fun or interesting. He's a
wow.
Damn.
I mean,
You're taking everybody out today.
My daughter, Miles Turner, Doc Rivers.
I'm just being honest. Miles is an interesting fellow, but he is not much of a big personality. He's a Lego guy. I remember I asked him. I said, "Hey, you into this? You into that?" He said, "Nah, I'm into Star Wars." I said, "Okay, we gonna do that."
Damn, I should have had Miles. I love Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, we did Star Wars because I asked him some other stuff. He's like, "Nah, I don't know that." I said, "All right, so let's move it."
Who wants to put Strouf to work?
All right, get the lifting, buddy. Only thing you've lifted in the last week.
According to Strouf,
it's not lifted in a week.
Look at that, Kyle.
Oh no.
So are we talking to anybody other than streamers and YouTube?
Did you fire it? No, we got to fire it first. So we're still on air.
We're on the air?
Yeah.
Strouf, talk.
Yeah, he's at Strouf.
You're so weird.
Like, damn. You got him all confused.
I'm trying to give away some pizza.
We're good. Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
So I can give away pizza.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'll keep it tighter since the AS system is going off to keep people updated.
Y'all be safe now.
Yeah, be safe.
Make sure. Man, I want to hear it too because I need to know if I need to leave. I can't be out here in the storm like the girl in Dorothy.
Let's go caller number 10 for Frozen Pizza Friday. 800-990-3776. You will win a Palermo's prize pack to kick off the weekend. If you call in and you're caller number 10 right now, you will win a Palermo's Frozen Pizza Friday prize pack. 800-990-3776. That's 800-990-3776. Caller 10 for Frozen Pizza Friday, courtesy of Palermo's. We'll have Strouf next.
Things are moving along a bit slowly along southbound 43 from Capitol Drive down through the Marquette to about the KK River crossing. Northbound's backed up from Lincoln all the way up past Locust. Westbound 94 backed up from 27th Street all the way to about Hawley Road. The eastbound side from 84th Street to 35th. Traffic is brought to you by Geist Garage Doors. For over 70 years, Geist Garage Doors has been the local trusted name for garage door sales, service, and repair. Visit GeistDoors.com and don't think twice, call Geist. And checking the TMJ4 Storm Team forecast, we are under a tornado watch until 8 o'clock tonight. Other than that, we do have showers and storms rolling through the area tonight. Mostly cloudy skies, otherwise a low of 42. Tomorrow the rain ends, mostly sunny, but the high will only get up to 50. From the WTMJ Traffic Center, I'm Debbie Lazaga on 94.5 ESPN.
Heading to Milwaukee's east side? Make Veer North your first stop. Hey, it's ESPN Milwaukee's Alex Strouf. Here to tell you at Veer North you can catch the big game, hop on a shuttle to the stadium, or hang out for live music all summer long. Elevated food, craft drinks, and a packed event lineup. Veer North knows how to keep the energy going as the weather starts to warm up. Close to Fiserv Forum, Summerfest, and UWM, it's the perfect place to pregame, postgame, or just stay for the whole thing. Veer North, right where Milwaukee comes together.
Good Karma Brands is proud to be an equal opportunity employer, providing equal employment, development, and advancement opportunities to all teammates and applicants. To learn more about careers with us, please send an email to talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com. That's talentacquisition@goodkarmabrands.com.
Feels like the world is a little broken lately. Maybe all we need is a fix. Most spirits are acidic. Fix Vodka is different. Fix Vodka is the world's first high-alkaline, acid-free vodka. Handcrafted with natural spring water and select grain. Clean, smooth, done right. Better water, better vodka. Get your local Fix.
Fix Vodka.
Enjoy responsibly.
Look, it's Jake from our store in Kenosha.
Hi, Monica. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Rick.
Your email said you had a big surprise.
Look and tell me what you see.
Wow, I see 9 perfect examples of the classic diamond solitaire engagement ring.
They're gorgeous.
These rings are exactly what people imagine when they hear the words engagement ring.
Monica, do you think it will always be like that?
Evermore.
That long?
And each of these is 3/4 of a carat.
$998.
Unbelievable. So how much do we sell them for?
That is how much we sell them for.
Can we do that?
We're the largest employee-owned jewelry company in America, Rick. We can do anything we want.
But for how long?
Evermore.
People can choose any of the 9 most popular style solitaires, 3/4 of a carat, and each of them was created in the heart of a miniature star.
5 different diamond shapes, 2 colors of gold. Evermore, just $998.
Or $1498 with 1 carat diamond center with diamonds on the side.
Learn more at KesslersDiamonds.com.
Looking for a dinner that actually impresses and cocktails that keep the conversation going? Head to the 2nd floor of St. Kate the Arts Hotel and discover the Studio Kitchen and Cocktails. Bold, elevated dinners, thoughtfully crafted cocktails. It's the kind of place where every plate and every pour is made with intention. Come for dinner, stay for another round. The Studio Kitchen and Cocktails on the 2nd floor at St. Kate the Arts Hotel.
This is Kyle Brust Nortman, KBN, on ESPN Wisconsin, ESPN Milwaukee on YouTube, and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Time now with Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, and Alex Strouf for Strouf to take over on the Wheel of Strouf.
It's time for the
Wheel of Strouf.
Another day, another buckaroonie. On the Wheel of Strouf, I've got topics, I've got a wheel, I've got to spin the wheel, and we're going to talk about the topics after I spin the wheel. That sound good?
That sounds fantastic, Alex.
I noticed you've been calling me Alexander a lot recently.
I mean, your name is Alexander. I don't.
My name is not Alexander.
Well, I don't. Who names their kid Alex and not Alexander?
Oh, what's wrong with that? My dad's name is John, not Jonathan. Got a problem with that?
No, I mean, I just asked who.
My mother.
Parents.
Yeah, cool. Cool.
All right.
Wheel of Strouf.
I will say, we'll see if it goes on red.
Come on.
It's yellow.
Dang.
My brother goes by Jonathan, full name. My other brother goes by Steven, full name.
Yep.
My sister goes by Courtney, full name. And I'm Benjamin, I go by Ben. I don't go by John, Steve, Court. Yeah, interesting.
It is. You always are. You're the different one.
Odd duck.
You are.
You just
odd
wanted
duck.
to be different. You're the youngest, right?
Well, I mean,
by a lot of years too.
they used to call me like
Oopsie.
in the neighborhood. What did you say?
You
said oopsie?
Yeah, you were.
They didn't used to call me that. I know I am an oopsie.
Did they call you that in the
Look at
neighborhood?
the oopsie baby.
Look at the
walking
little
around
oopsie
here.
guy. Look at him. He can't read. No, I was. So Benjamin John is my full name. Brust. Benjamin John Brust. So I went by BJ Brust until like 6th grade, because when I got to 6th grade, people were making fun of me.
When you got to 6th grade, did they start calling you hoops? Emphasis on the oops.
Oops.
Give yourself the sounder. You deserve it.
Waffle.
There you go.
I thought that was good.
Nah, that's tough.
Hoops, emphasis on the oops. Come on, Kyle.
Emphasis on the oops. I mean, yeah.
The former dad
Don't give him any affirmation. Let him drown.
down in Texas in Dallas today at the Cowboys HQ, or I guess that's technically in Arlington. Former Weber State wide receiver Jalen Record was standing outside of the facility today with a sign that said, I'll run my 40 right now, with cleats around his neck. He was wearing the cleats around his neck, and that sign. Is this going to work for him?
No, it's not just about a 40-yard dash. I mean, Antonio Brown ran like a 4.5 or 4.6 40, and look how great he was. I'm pretty sure George Pickens, I think he made a run a 4.5 40 down in Dallas. This guy may be faster than George Pickens.
This guy was claiming he could run a 4.4 right now on his sign.
Cool. That's not even like spectacular.
What's he hoping to get out of this?
There was a cornerback that did the same thing recently. He was like standing outside with a sign saying, "I'm going boots on the ground. I'll give me a tryout and I'll make it." And it went viral. Like, could be a cool story for a movie, but you got to be good too.
I'm just so confused.
He had 37 catches for 398 yards and 3 touchdowns at Weber State this season.
Nah, I'm good. Pass.
He had what?
37 catches, 398 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He should have been trying to get another year eligibility for college football.
Yeah.
With them stats, he obviously doesn't have an agent either.
You think those stats are good?
No, with those stats, he needs another year to prove himself.
That's what I'm saying.
37 catches.
How is he going to stand out there and be like, I run 4.4?
Yeah, like, bro, who cares if you
I don't care if you run 4.4. What's your production?
Yeah,
Sucks.
Usain Bolt can run a 4.2, but he ain't playing in the NFL.
Kyle, I feel like you've had the most jobs of anybody on the program. What's the weirdest way you've asked for or gotten a job?
Boy. I got the job here, actually, by simply emailing our founder and CEO, Craig Karmazin, back in 2015 or 16, one of the two. And so, I mean...
Can we pull that email up?
Yeah, I'm sure. I can find it.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean...
I didn't know that.
Shoot for the stars.
Yeah, no, y'all do realize I interned here for 3 summers, so I knew Craig.
Oh.
Y'all thought just ran. Y'all didn't know I interned?
I knew you interned, but I thought that's how you got an internship.
Called GKBC. Oh, here it is. Oh, wow. Me and Craig used to email quite a bit. Title, Reconnecting. Good afternoon, Craig. I hope all is well with you and your family. I am reaching out to you because I am interested in trying to get back into working in the radio industry. Since I last interned at ESPN Milwaukee, I have received my master's in sports administration from Central Michigan University, and I currently work in admissions. And I serve as a head coach. I truly enjoyed my internship with ESPN Milwaukee, and I would love for the chance to utilize the skills I learned. If you have any available time, I would be very grateful to speak with you about current or future opportunities with Good Karma Brands. I look forward to hearing from you. Sincerely, Kyle Wallace. And guess what? He responded, and here I am.
Wow.
Took 3 days.
Oh, what were those 3 days like?
You know, I tried. Me and Craig go way back. I legitimately go way back.
What does that mean?
What does that mean? You guys aren't the same age. You didn't go to high school or college together. You don't go way back.
I met Craig in 2009. That's pretty far back. My first conversation with Craig, I'm sure this
17 years ago.
On Sunday Karma, my first conversation with Craig, I didn't know that we had something called ESPN Cleveland at the time. Because I was only focused on ESPN Milwaukee. The way I got the internship, I got lucky. And so I was sitting next to him, and the Cleveland Cavaliers were playing the Orlando Magic, and we were at the pitch hit and run at Hellfair Park. And we're talking about sports. I'm saying, oh, yeah, Cleveland going to lose. They ain't going to beat the Magic. And not thinking, Craig's a business mind. So he's thinking, like, we need them to win because that's more money for us. I was like, no, they're going to lose. LeBron losing and all that. I didn't know that. And I showed up to my first event in sweatpants, and I didn't read the booklet. I was supposed to wear jeans, so I had sweatpants on. I'm just talking to Craig. I'm out there with the kids. I'm 19, I'm 18. I'm having a good time.
You're one of a kind.
Yeah, I mean, look at me now.
Wheel of Strouf.
You're the best.
Wheel of Strouf. That's not good. He's got to make that tennis grunt sound.
Well, that's my push-up for hell. Come on, Strouf. Let's get to it.
Let's go.
How many?
It's at 15.
All right.
All right, 15 push-ups for Alex Strouf. And
I'll be back soon.
I know you'll be back soon. Strouf may not be, but for those who know this, Strouf couldn't bench 95 pounds. And that was tough for him. He got roasted on social media. He got roasted here. And
Deservingly so.
He just is full of crap.
How are them push-ups?
He said he was going to work out. He said he was going to change, his way of life. He said he was going to be a revolutionary.
I have been a revolutionary.
Yeah, but being part of a revolutionary is also continuing to work out.
You're not part of a revolutionary. You're part of a revolution. I am the revolutionary.
Being part of a revolutionary.
Now, being part of a radio show means you need to know how to speak English.
No, obviously you don't. And hey, listen, I'm one to talk. I have my flubs.
I'm frustrated
I sure did.
Oh, that's a low ball. Come on, that's low blow.
Unacceptable? I always say unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
I learned something, and I worked on it.
All right, Ruffishly. All right, IKEA.
That was so bad. Did you ever give them their due?
Yes.
You did.
Good,
I was nervous as hell reading it.
He started really slow. I listened to it in a break. All right.
Wheel of Strouf. Red.
Oh, no red. No red. I read a story during the commercial break. So Diana Rossini, who resigned from the Athletic earlier this week, saved the man.
Because she decided.
If you know, you know. If you know, you know. But the day after she resigned from the Athletic, there was a car accident right in front of her. A car flipped over.
Oh, my.
And there was a man and a dog trapped in the car. She got out of her car, had a man boost her up so that she could open the door. She saved a man and a dog.
Who do you think she saved first, the dog or the man?
I would imagine probably the dog, right?
That's crazy. Y'all humans. Something wrong with y'all.
No.
Y'all dog.
What do you mean? You say y'all humans?
You're struggling.
No.
And flipped over a car. Oh, get Fido. Get Fido. Sir, we'll come back to get you. That's crazy. That's crazy.
But logistically, if you think about it,
the dog can wait. The man is a human being.
There's nobody in the car if you get the man first. So how are you going to get the dog?
Logistically speaking, if you take the man out, if you put somebody else in, how are they going to get out when you needed somebody to get them out?
What are you talking about? Just take the man out the car first, and then get to the dog after.
But you can't get to the dog.
Reach the dog up.
You can't. The dog's if it's upside down, the dog's at the bottom, and you're trying to get out. The dog can't get out. You can't reach and grab the dog. So he probably was like, "Here, take the dog," and then they grabbed him.
Oh, you're saying he had the dog?
I was thinking there's a logistics thing here. The dog makes sense to go first.
Now, listen, the dog probably turned over, was right side up, probably just fine. He was all right. Dogs is.
What's with you and being anti-dog?
Yeah,
I'm pro-dog in this because a dog is actually well suited to be able to adjust to this traumatizing type event. The dog will be able to flip over and roll over. Humans, on the other hand, we're not used to stuff like that. I'm glad they both got saved. I'm just mad that you said that she probably saved the dog first. But then again, he might have handed her the dog. I don't know.
Wheel of Strouf. Last one.
Last one.
Oh, wow. I really don't want to put my shoulder really hurts.
I'll do these ones. I need to do them.
All right, you do it.
I need to do them.
Well, while they do that, I guess.
Come on, Kyle.
Well,
come on. That's what you go.
I'm going to keep talking about the dog that I absolutely don't like.
Change the subject.
He asked me, "Do I have a live?" No, I don't have a live read.
Do the push-ups.
Anyways, Kyle Brust, KVN Nation.
You know what? No. You can't be left alone.
I can't
leave you alone.
Not today.
That's horrible.
I haven't had my water. Listen. No, it's 4:46.
Heck yeah, Strouf. Heck yeah. That's all I. You know what? If you need a breather.
I'm all right.
All right. Heck yeah.
Heck yeah for my friends at Robert Hack Diamonds, Wisconsin's most trusted name in diamonds for a reason. My fiance came up to me this morning, and she goes, "I just can't stop looking at it. It's so pretty." And that's because Robert Hack Diamonds helped me create her dream engagement ring, and that made that, yes, so much more special. I had no idea what I was doing. I'd never made a big jewelry purchase before, like an engagement ring. So that's why I went to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds in Greenfield, 2 locations in Brookfield as well. I worked with Leslie and the team in Greenfield, and they knew everything. They're experts. They knew what would look best, how it would reflect, all the in-betweens. It was awesome. RobertHackDiamonds.com or their 3 locations in the Milwaukee area. 1 in Greenfield, 2 in Brookfield. Online at Robert Hack, HAACK, Diamonds.com. RobertHackDiamonds.com. Heck yeah, thanks to the team at Robert Hack Diamonds.
Wrap up the show next.
This is Kyle, Brust, and Nortman.
Do you think?
Nope.
On ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Truth Nation, it's that time again for the Tory Low Community Cleanup. Mark your calendars for Saturday, April 18th from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. as we come together to clean up the city of Milwaukee. Be part of making a difference in our community. The Tory Low Community Cleanup, Saturday, April 18th, 8 to noon. Sponsored by Milwaukee College Prep, Steinhoffels, Cousin Subs, Waste Management, and presented by the Milwaukee Metropolitan Sewerage District, your clean water partner, serving Greater Milwaukee for 100 years.
An open house like no other, our Siding Unlimited and Outdoor Living Unlimited open house brings in product reps so you can see, touch, feel the product, and talk to the manufacturer reps directly from Pella, Sunrise, Marvin Windows and Doors, LP SmartSide, CertainTeed Roofing, TimberTech Decking, County Pavers, and Screen Rooms. Everything is here for your next project at one place, one time on Saturday, April 25th from 9 to 1 p.m. Details at sidingunlimited.com and outdoorlivingunlimited.com.
With 18 unforgettable holes on 250 acres of natural private land, the Bog provides the ultimate golf experience. After your round, stop in the clubhouse for food and drinks. Call 262-284-7075 or visit golfthebog.com.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we believe in doing things your way. So why shop the same retail giants as everyone else when you can find the same trusted products you want and need at unbeatable farm and fleet prices? Right now, during our battery-powered tool sale, get up to $30 off new Ego battery-powered pressure washers or weed trimmers, $5 off select Blaine's brand lawn and garden batteries, and your choice of KT designer welding helmets 30% off. Find the value you need to do things your way. Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on where you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Burkhardt Sporting Goods in New Berlin is the baseball lover's destination with a massive state-of-the-art indoor training facility featuring hit tracks with precision analytics, a huge open turf area, and all the best training equipment you need. So get in here and get ready to get better. And we'll help you with this special offer. Buy 20 batting cage credits for $30. That's 25% off. This is Brian Burkhardt, and if you love baseball and softball like we do,
you can't beat Burkhardt.
153rd and National. If you plan on draining buzzer beaters, the place to start is Burkhardt, where you'll find a great selection of residential basketball hoops from the best brand, Gorilla. We'll handle the installation and take care of everything to make it easy from start to finish. And right now when you buy from Burkhardt, standard hoop installation is half price. You can't beat that. This is Brian Burkhardt, and when you love basketball like we do,
you can't beat Burkhardt.
Summertime is when you'll find the largest selection of homes on the market.
But it's the bottom of the ninth, as it's also the time when homes move the quickest.
This is Tony Wendorf with Tony Wendorf & Associates, powered by Keller Williams.
And I'm Andrea Woshinski. With more buyers competing, preparation, speed, and expert local guidance can make all the difference.
Start your home journey today with our white glove service at wendorfteam.kw.com.
Tony Wendorf & Associates.
A real estate team driven by faith, gratitude, and results.
Students learn best when they can put their knowledge into action. JA's Stock Market Challenge teaches high school students how to analyze stocks and how current events impact value. Thanks to RSM, our partner that makes this program possible. It's just one of many ways JA brings learning to life. To learn more, visit wisconsin.ja.org.
You're listening to Kyle, Brust, and Nortman on ESPN Wisconsin and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Ben Brust, Kyle Wallace, Alex Strouf running the show. Congrats to all those winners. Frozen Pizza Friday, the Iron Jock winner.
They will give me a nice little frozen piece of the tavern style tonight.
That is on the docket for the Brust household
that's
as
right.
well.
Your wife is gone.
Yes, and even if she wasn't here, we would be doing the same thing.
Oh, okay, I mean, just especially now. Well, I guess you're the cook.
Yes, I am the cook. Gosh, I wish I wasn't.
Well, traditional household for me over here.
Yeah, I'm kind of losing that traditional household battle.
That's okay.
Trad wife. A word we learned yesterday.
Yeah, I have a trad wife, and I love it.
She's willing to learn,
That's
which is
good.
an important thing.
Okay.
She made chicken noodle soup the other day.
Oh, hey.
From a can or from scratch?
From scratch.
That's good.
You better watch your tone. You're too young to be coming at my wife like that.
That's disrespectful.
From a can or from scratch?
Like, why would he say she made chicken noodle soup if it was from a can?
Because you have to make it. It's not warm if it's in a can.
But
no. The insinuation is that
cooking.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
I didn't mean it in a disrespectful way.
That's crazy.
There's only one way to take that in a disrespectful way.
Well, I apologize. That was not my intention.
And you know her, too. I
love her. She's wonderful. I apologize.
Over love bombing.
Yeah.
I love her so much.
Do you?
I just love her.
It's crazy.
You're the worst.
I love the love that she has for my best friend, Ben Brust.
Best friend?
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Alex Strouf, my best friend. Yeah, Homer, what's up?
Who cares if she can cook?
I do.
Can your wife
want to
cook?
do the cooking.
You don't
all the
have
time.
to.
Do your wife cook?
What, you got a personal chef at the home?
No, yeah, but she didn't. I mean, she couldn't have cooked out of marriage. Her being able to cook was somewhere.
I married her knowing she couldn't cook.
Right.
So I know that.
I'm fine. Then don't cook.
I mean, I'll say this.
I'll be nice one time to not. Well, then what are we going to eat?
Go out to eat.
That's expensive.
You'll figure it out.
That's expensive as hell.
Yeah.
So what?
Homer, I'll say this. I was on the FaceTime with my little cousin, and him and his little girlfriend, they doing their little family thing, and he just got home from work, and it was so, I was like, oh, wow. She said, hey, give me the baby. And she put a plate in front of his face, and he started eating. I said, damn. She's serving her king. He came home from work, made sure that he had a plate in his hand. I
Not
said,
everybody does
nice.
that.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. We need more.
Do you cook?
Wife.
Very little, but I can cook stuff. I don't.
I can
my
cook
point
stuff
is
code for I can't
there
cook.
was no. I can't think of how low that was. She hadn't have been able to cook. Fine, you don't cook. I'll figure out a way to get food.
Same here. My girl can cook.
My wife makes great soups, but she would say, I can't comprehend that would be a factor at all.
Homer, are you kidding me? You're a baby boomer. Was that not conversations that people had about traditional households? Did your mom not take care of the home, cook food?
She did, yeah.
Okay, then. So what you mean you can't fathom? This is more different than what you grew up with.
Yeah, so?
Yeah, okay.
She had 8 kids.
Progressive Homer, good for you. I'm glad.
I don't know that that's progressive at all.
Progressive Homer.
I'm just kidding, Homer. But no, I mean, I think it's
If
great.
my mom would have worked, she wouldn't have had to cook a meal her whole life.
Before I get canceled, I personally believe that whatever y'all do in y'all household is what y'all do. Me and my lover, we both cook. She's the better cook, but I love an air fryer. Have you discovered an air fryer, Homer?
Sure.
Wait, what did you just say right there that gets you canceled? You said whatever you do is what you do.
He
That's
said,
it.
I firmly believe that whatever you do in your house is what you do.
Yeah, I think men and women can both share the roles of cooking and everything.
When both parties work, it changes everything.
It does.
Right.
My dad didn't cook and my mom worked.
My dad did nothing.
Oh.
My dad never did anything his whole life but work.
You know what he did? He gave you life.
Okay. He worked. When you say he did nothing, I was like, oh, no, that's sad.
Name anything other than work. Anything.
Took y'all to
never
sporting
did
events?
No. Come on. No.
He didn't want you to play tennis?
Heavens no. People
Excuse me,
thought my
Homer.
brother and I were orphans. They said, you guys
dad?
orphans? Well, why?
Homer,
your parents ever watch you? Why would they come watch?
Can I tell you something?
I play tennis because I like to play tennis.
Can I tell you something, Homer?
My dad did go and my brother banned him from the ballpark because he rooted for the wrong team.
That's funny. The food that you ate, the sports that you played, the gas that y'all used,
yeah,
he provided it.
Yes.
So he did something.
But other than that, you can't name one thing. Ever mow the lawn? No. He didn't even drive. What? We all did. We did everything.
Well, before y'all were born, somebody had to do it.
He never did it.
Wow.
He always said.
Who drove?
When he would go on speeches, someone drove for him. He very seldom drove.
Oh, wow. What a bougie man he was.
I don't know. If you're working to raise 8 kids and we had stuff, he could do whatever he wanted. You know what one of the happiest days of the week was? When he left to go give a speech. Dad's going, woo!
Oh, wow.
But he was not bad at all. But I mean, I can't comprehend. There's no way he or my mom could help me on what's it going to be like when your wife works. How can you say
That's
she
all
should
I know.
do this?
Well,
What?
That's all I know.
And the two of you will figure it out.
I love it,
we will.
I love equality.
And her ever being able to cook doesn't
I
have
can't
to
be
be part
screaming
of it.
that. I could use some cooking help around the house.
Find a cook or find places
Find a
to
cook?
go. Yes.
Find a cook? What do I look like?
No, what? Find a
cook.
place where you can get food. They have food prepared all over the world, and they all restaurants, grocery stores.
Homer hour in 2 minutes.
What? That's not
Find
good
a
enough
chef.
food for you? What?
That never ends.
Eastbound Brown Deer Road or Main Street, Menominee Falls at that point, right about at Fountain